Hello everyone and welcome to PowerPoint, I guess. I am here with several people, such as Sam from several videos.
Yep.
Matt from Uno.
Hi.
Jake from Storytime with Jake.
I was paid to be here.
And Tyler from also several videos.
Hello.
Including Sick Fight on his channel, I guess. I thought that was on my channel for a second. I was like, oh no, back up. So today we're going to be explaining the plot of Kingdom Hearts, with Jake being the only one who knows anything about Kingdom Hearts aside from me.
Yep.
And I haven't played most of them, so it's fine. Okay, so to begin this, there are going to be some basic concepts that you're all going to need to understand here. I don't know what order these are in, so we'll figure it out one by one. Okay. Disney and Final Fantasy characters are here for no reason. Okay. I'm going to be looking at Tyler for most of this because he's right next to the mic, so it's easy, and he doesn't know the plot.
So Sephiroth.
Yeah.
That's all I know about
Well,
that.
Cloud's also in it, but they put tape on his sword because they weren't allowed to show, like, a blade.
That's why everything.
And that's why everything's a key.
Oh, it's dumb.
Except for the sword in Kingdom Hearts 1 that he had off the bat, but it's fine.
Alright.
We don't talk about that one.
Alright, darkness and light are tangible, real things and not just concepts.
What?
So it's not like flashlight, it's like I can hold this thing?
Not exactly. When I say, like, light is good, darkness equal bad, that's not, like, relative, it's not like,
Oh, that
it's not
means,
being
like,
used as
legit?
substitute. It's not being used as substitute. It's like, darkness is a real thing, like, there's
You can be
like,
corrupted?
Yeah, you can be
Okay.
corrupted by darkness, but that's like a literal thing, not like metaphor, like you become a bad person. It's no,
That's
your
why
heart has
everything
literally
in the-
been corrupted. All right.
Interesting.
If you keyblade a person, I actually don't think this is exactly accurate, but it's kind of accurate.
Almost.
It's mostly accurate.
Sure. Let's
It also works if like your heart's corrupted.
Yeah.
No.
That's the main.
That's the main thing, but I think you can also keyblade a person.
I think so as well.
Because Kingdom Hearts 1, big moment. If you can't
Yeah.
hear me sometimes when I'm talking to Jake, that's because I'll be facing away from the microphone because he's behind me. Alright. If you keyblade a person, he becomes heartless, which are those little guys from the tutorial from what you saw of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Uh-huh. And
Alright.
then we were on an island for about 45 minutes doing nothing.
To give you context, he looked at his fully sleeved arm to see if there was a watch, and forgot that it was 54 minutes, and I made that exact same mistake.
And he also isn't wearing a watch.
Thank you,
I'm wearing
Sam.
a watch. It's this hair and that one.
Okay.
We'll
Okay,
deal with you later.
so the remaining husk of the person becomes a nobody? Kind of. Don't think of it as...
Why is everything like halfway?
Because this story is really poorly written and full of retcons. Which look like these little happy gents. They aren't from Kingdom Hearts 1. This is why I mean kind of, because it's not like that person looked like that beforehand.
Uh-huh.
So it's not necessarily that's like... It's not like if I stabbed you with a keyblade that you're like... Your out-of-shape self would become one of those. We'll get to why that is later. Keyblade can, like, kill/free Heartless or nobody, so when you're, like, beating them up with your metal baton of
You're
soul...
helping them.
Exactly.
That's a little,
It's to make the protagonists not be bad guys for later. I would ask if you have something to share to the class, but I don't want to hear it.
Okay, good. You shouldn't ask.
Okay, great.
I'll tell you after.
Okay. Once a Heartless and nobody are freed, the original person, called a somebody, is reformed.
This game is amazing.
Well done.
right.
Excellent naming
I
scheme.
think that the 7th rule is the last one.
Get the
It's
naming
funny how
scheme.
that worked out, isn't
We're
it?
not doing this.
If you take a nobody, you can turn it back into a somebody.
Yeah.
It's like Hollywood.
When somebody once told him, that just means a person.
Oh my god.
I feel like this is more... never mind.
Alright,
What?
go number 7.
I forgot you're a family
Also,
channel.
hearts are not physical organ. Well, they are, but when people say like a heart, they mean more like their soul. So heartless doesn't mean you don't have that organ. It means like soulless.
I feel like they just took a bunch of games, threw it at a wall.
So
and
when
see
I
what
say-
sticks.
And Disney movies.
And Disney. They said Disney,
And Final Fantasy.
whoosh.
Well, that
No,
you make jokes,
did that
but
with the
the
Chinese
original.
dude
Wait,
being a kid.
no, stop. Okay, here's what happened. A Final Fantasy executive and a Disney executive. This is a real story. We're in an elevator, and then this came out.
No.
That's real. That's a real story.
Are
Oh,
you
come on.
serious?
Yes. Unless I'm getting that, unless I'm being told misinformation, that's a real thing.
Okay.
This is that.
Alright, I think that's the last basic
Wait,
concept.
Should we talk about the nobodies and like becoming orders?
We'll
13?
talk about that when we get
Yeah, alright,
to
fine, let's
when we get
do
to
it
when we get to 179 days.
All right, we'll do that. All right, go.
We'll
next.
burn that bridge when
Okay,
we get there.
Kingdom Hearts 1. That doesn't look like a T, but I swear it is. Okay. Starts off on Destiny Island.
Kingdom Hearts.
Is that Terraria?
What? No, that's Destiny Island.
Never mind.
Kirby's Dreamland.
From back here, looks like Terraria.
It's Kirby. So on my notes, it just says Destiny Island. You're like, is it Tawawiya?
No, I know.
Just
but
literally put a picture of Kirby in there and you're good.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So this is our
Dream
cast.
Island.
This is our cast. We got Sora represented by this fun Pop Funko figure. We have Riku being represented by this edgy plastic toy. And then we have Kairi, who I couldn't think of anything to make her because she has no personality.
Also, why is Sora's head half the size of Ryu's
It's a
body?
Funko Pop.
I know, I just wanted to acknowledge that.
It
I
should
wanna
be his
ma-
feet. It should be his feet. That
I
are
want to
Yeah.
acknowledge it's actually the scale in game.
Don't worry about that sword. We'll get to that later.
Ooh, wait. I don't. Okay, continue.
All right. So then they're building a boat, and then a portal shows up. This is why I said
They were building the boat to get off, but you had to go get the fishies, and then
this happens after that.
yeah. Why with a mushroom though?
What?
Mushroom. Why'd you have to go get the
Food.
mushroom out of the secret
Yeah,
spot?
Food.
Food.
Yeah, we
There's
stopped
no.
there.
There's no.
I think they were trying to
it's
chirp
not
on the boat.
important. It's not important. Wouldn't you drown if you
I
trip off the
hate
boat?
all of you.
Okay. So this is the timeline. The order in which I'm explaining things will often be a little messed up for like convenience.
Clarity reasons,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. And then a bunch of heartlesses start popping out of that. So Sora starts trying to beat him up with that wooden sword.
Yeah, but it's useless.
And then it doesn't hurt the heartlesses at all. And then he just like holds out his hand. Then a Keyblade shows up.
Should I explain that bit because that's actually you missed so much right there.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna ask you before you explain
Alright.
this. Is it relevant to the remaining plot?
Yes.
It's not why the Keyblade came to him, so I'm gonna get to that.
No, it's not. No, it's about like what happens around the point where he
I'm-
gets the Keyblade.
I'm gonna talk about the Mickey Mouse disappearing thing in a second.
I was gonna talk about Riku disappearing, but you know.
No, we're getting to that.
Alright, fine.
That comes next. Cause then Riku goes into the portal.
Yeah, that's okay. Cool.
Like I said, it's for clarity reasons,
Alright,
not...
cool.
And now we're getting...
What were you gonna say?
Oh.
Well, Riku disappears through the portal,
Oh.
and then the Keyblade appears.
And then Kairi disappears.
Yeah.
Wait, into the Keyblade?
No, into
So-
Sora.
Okay, time out, real quick. So he goes to the portal. Suddenly, Keyblade. She just poof, and he inside of him. That sounded really bad. I'm sorry.
Trust me, they say nearly that exact same line in the game.
We'll get to that. I'll
Second of all, Destiny Island explodes, and then... and then as they're flying away, Destiny...
It blows up, and he just goes flying.
It doesn't...
Sora gets sucked into a portal, and then Destiny Island just gets dissolved into darkness.
Portals.
And then how does Kairi...
How does Kairi what? She disappears into Sora. That's about
Yeah,
it.
she just kind of like...
She goes inside.
Okay, here's how to explain this. No, here's how I'm gonna explain this. Think of it like the animation for the Thanos snap.
Okay.
It does that, but like as
she disappears,
It-
she
it-
flies headfirst into Sora.
yeah, but like she's like a ghost. She's like a ghost.
So she pretty much dies and infuses her soul.
We'll
with
get
him.
to that.
Is that what I'm getting? She dies and becomes.
She's not
part of
dead.
him.
She's not dead. No one knows what happened. I think Sora's unconscious at this point.
She's part of him.
Kind of.
Yes.
Right? She
yes.
just becomes a part of. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
mostly.
So I'm gonna
For
consider
the
her a
sake of it, we're good. Also, this thing's really poorly organized because I changed how I'm gonna organize this while I was doing this. Because then it goes from 10, 21.
Alright,
Okay.
Cool.
11 just saved as that Kyrie Jazz.
Kairi chance. All right, continue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that Kyrie.
Meanwhile, while this was
Kyrie
happening,
Jazz.
while that was happening, King Mickey,
which is just
Um,
dumb.
yeah, he vanishes.
He has normal size
He
feet.
left.
He leaves.
That's not, well, I mean, proportional.
Yeah, proportionally to the world. He is.
He.
Yeah.
That's normal.
So then he
Mickey Mouse.
leaves. And then Donald and Goofman, that's what it saved as here.
Donald and Griffin.
Donald, by the way, I'm holding this up so I can't read it very well. Donald and
Do you
Goofman.
need some more light?
No, that will only make things worse. So
Donald
Donald and
and Goofy
Goofman are
go
like,
to
we got,
find him.
yeah, they're like, we got. I never noticed this, but his staff has a hat on
Yes.
it.
I thought he was wearing that hat.
No, he is as well.
Yeah,
For-
it's from a different angle.
It's a hat rack.
But why?
It's not important.
Okay.
Look, he's wearing like Sora's wearing like 8 zippers. It's fine.
His zipper man.
Look, the Final
ever seen
Fantasy, the
those
final,
jeans that are
no,
only
shut up,
zippers?
shut up. The Final Fantasy people are the people who designed this. Now does it make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We can continue.
Okay, so then they go leave. They meet up with Sora. They meet up with Sora in this place called Traverse Town. I don't think this has much importance, and will be replaced with someone that begins with a T and then another town. Those will be more important later.
Okay, yeah. So
Toontown.
like they all go to Travis Town.
This isn't Roger Rabbit.
Oh.
As great as a crossover as that would be, and it would make a lot of sense. Oh man, I want that now.
Looney Tunes.
Okay, so, oh yeah. Meanwhile, Maleficent.
Uh-huh.
That's a child.
Why? Wait.
What?
No. This is a child in a Maleficent costume because that's as much of a threat as
Oh.
Maleficent is in this game.
Yeah, kind
So
of.
she's the overarching bad guy at the moment?
Yes.
At the moment.
Because I know that changes later.
It changes by the end of this game.
Oh.
She's not important. She really wants to be important, but she is not.
Why did they pick her? Of all of the bad guys.
Because Disney villain. Name one more, like, notable Disney villain.
Chernabog.
Jafar.
He's a boss fight.
Yeah, I know.
What did you say?
Chernabog.
I don't turn him out in Fantasia.
Satan.
Yeah, he's Satan.
Alright, but, like,
Also,
Maleficent's, like, the
Jafar is
best
a
villain
boss
for this.
Okay, I
Plus, she's
guess.
a mage and, like, magic's used a lot.
Say
I'm
the
in
Queen of
Gia.
Hearts.
Now I'm in Jafar.
She's
We're not making it the Queen of Hearts.
Oh.
It's Kingdom Hearts. We're not making it Queen of Hearts.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You
yeah.
understand now?
Mhm.
Alright. I actually think that you fight her in the,
You don't fight her. You fight like.
I know you fight the playing cards as well.
You fight the trick master, I think it is, and also like a tower that's holding.
He does
Alice in
skateboard
a
tricks.
cage.
he does skateboard tricks.
He doesn't. He does juggling tricks.
Alright.
Oh boy.
So,
This is I love this.
why did I... Okay.
Are you not prepared?
No, because I feel like there should have been another Riku over where Maleficent is,
Well,
but
then
there's
explain
not.
that bit.
Okay,
So
so...
why does she find him when he goes through the portal?
Yeah, so he pops out to Maleficent and is like, hey, you should join up with me and my friends as, like, she's in this, like, dark purple lair with, like, crows. And he's like, you seem like a nice person. And so he joins up with her.
Yeah, because Maleficent's like, look, Sora doesn't care about
No,
you
we're
anymore.
getting to that.
Look,
we haven't
that's
gotten there.
That's how she convinces him.
Actually, no, we are there now.
Yeah,
I
we are. I told you we were there.
Yeah. And because he's, like, hanging out with, like, Donald and Goofman. And then they're like, and yeah, basically what Jake said.
Yeah.
Alright.
I played this game, Connor.
So then they go to what I wrote in my note. It says, Hello, Bastio. I forgot the N.
Hello, Bastio. How you
Do you
doing?
want to explain
Bastion!
Do you want to explain Hollow Bastion? Because I don't remember anything about it.
Hello, Basto.
I
How
think
you
it's just the
doing?
place.
By the way,
where-
they've been going through Disney worlds of this throughout this.
Like what?
Like,
So they go to
Disney
like
Universe?
Alice in Wonderland is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they go to Traverse Town, then Alice in Wonderland, the Olympus Coliseum from Hercules,
Okay.
Agrabah from Aladdin.
we should have said what we all know about Kingdom Hearts beforehand. Because I know you know how Kingdom Hearts 3 begins, Tyler.
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah, you're complaining about that. You're like, why is he doing this?
And that's why
The only reason I know
I structured this whole PowerPoint so that way Dream Drop Distance would be last, and even then Union Cross still turned out last.
Oh wait, hold on. One thing that's great is Little Mermaid is one of the worlds that you go to, and there's like water controls, which are not fun.
Could be worse. Could be how it was in Kingdom Hearts 2.
And once you get to the Princess of Light, I'll talk about why that's great.
Okay, so in Kingdom Hearts 2, they replaced it with a rhythm game.
Oh,
So you just played instruments under the sea.
yeah, that's what happens. Yeah.
Oh no.
Tyler looks like he's just seen a murder.
It's because like Ariel's dad is like, you're not allowed to fight the Heartless anymore, and she's like, I'm not allowed to fight the Heartless
You mean
anymore.
King Poseidon?
Yeah, that guy.
Boy, oh come on.
That guy who does the thing in
It
that.
could have been Neptune. It's
Yeah.
fine.
But they have Hercules. It's gotta be. They call him Poseidon in the movie, my dude.
I forgot about it, honestly, so you can roast me all you want. Anyway, continue.
Then it should be Heracles,
Hollow
okay?
Bastion,
Heracles.
You're right.
I mean, there's just different pronunciations.
But
Yeah,
you're
so-
wrong.
Yeah, but one's the wrong... Okay, we're getting off topic.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
we were
Hollow
getting
Bastion is the place where
So,
Vincent hangs out.
Yeah,
That's about
and so then he
it.
meets up with Riku, who now looks weird, but I didn't put a slide in for that, so just...
What do you mean he looks weird?
He has a different shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
just okay.
That's
But it's
lot
a
of
it's a real
fashionista.
it's a real weird shirt.
Also, I think he has that sword now.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
No, that's like Kingdom
Oh,
Hearts. That's Chain of Memories.
Okay.
No, he definitely has that in the first game.
He doesn't. He has the other one.
Another one.
I'll show you it in a bit when I
Alright,
get to
sure.
it.
All right, click.
Yeah.
So then he's like, no, we're not done. I have a lot of stuff to get out here. So then what happens is, like, Riku's like, the Keyblade was actually supposed to go to me, but the FedEx guy messed up the package, so now you have it. And then the Keyblade whooshes on over to Riku. So now it's Riku's sword. And then...
Well, why?
and-
It's so
FedEx man,
And
don't
then-
you get it?
And then Sora's like, alright, that's fine, because I have my friends, Donald and Goofy. And then they go to help Riku. Here's why. The
And now
message...
he's the main
You know
character.
that letter... No, you know that letter that Pluto had in his mouth?
It says you
It
have
says-
to help the person with the Keyblade.
Yup. And guess who has the Keyblade now?
Riku.
Yup. So they're like, we don't like you, Riku, but you have the Keyblade, and we're supposed to help them, so sorry, Sora.
Because dog said so.
Some stuff happens. Some stuff happens. He ends up going on like a road trip with Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Uh-huh.
Sora?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're still playing as Sora?
Yeah, you're playing as Sora this whole game.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But now he's useless.
You play as Riku some in the next game.
Uh-huh.
But, so, like, do you still fight Heartless, or...
I'm trying to
Yeah.
find the shirt you're talking about.
But how?
I think does Beast just beat up the Heartless?
I think you have to, like, tell Beast to do stuff for you. Because
Well,
I think you have, like,
that's
the one
dumb.
sword again now for a bit.
Which doesn't.
Do anything.
Well, now it does.
Now it does a little bit. That's what it was.
Oh, jeez.
Yup. I told you he looks weird.
Yeah, and then
I
He
have a
looks like
slide-
Captain Falcon.
I have a slide of this later.
this
with
one looks
replica.
better. It's like the,
That's from-
No, spoilers.
That's spoiling.
That looks like Cloud Stripe.
We're getting
With
to that.
white hair
We're-
and not spiky.
Alright.
We are getting to that.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
You're making
Okay.
Gunner mad.
Okay.
Anyway.
So then this is when Princesses of Heart are here. I blocked the one in the middle because that's spoilers.
Okay, so
This is
it's
the only
Alice.
we got Alice,
It's
Snow
Alice,
White,
Snow White, Jasmine, who's useless,
Cinderella.
I'm sure. Jasmine doesn't do anything.
Cinderella,
Belle, and
Sleeping
Sleeping Beauty?
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't she have a name, or is she just called
Or it's
Sleeping
Aurora.
It's Aurora.
Beauty? We'll stick with Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, now I gotta talk about what's great about these Princesses of Heart. Alright,
How
so...
Alice isn't a princess at all.
No, first of all, the only worlds that you travel through where like you meet any of that you could possibly meet any of these characters are Alice in Wonderland and Agrabah. I don't think you go to the worlds of any of these other ones.
Okay.
Like you interact with Maleficent, but that's a little bit. So like Ariel isn't a Princess of Heart for some reason.
So then, since Sora gives a speech and then gets his Keyblade back, but I guess that was a slide that I didn't write in. Because this is the sword I was talking about. This is the one he gets.
Yeah.
This is called... I forget what this sword is called.
I don't know. It's just another Keyblade.
No. It has a specific name.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Keyblade 2.
I think it's like Keyblade of Hearts or
That
something.
might be it.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
I have saved 23. Ansem 1.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, because we're meeting this guy. His name is Ansem.
Yeah.
What
Well,
a,
me-
He's handsome.
Yeah,
what a dapper
I've
line.
made that joke
I'm
several
just saying
times.
You are
This
right.
is Ansem 1. We're gonna meet 2 more by the end of
Yeah,
this.
Connor, you were right. Keyblade of Hearts.
Hey! Just, the way to guess something is it the word of hearts?
You can also tell because the actual key part.
Yeah,
of
it looks like a
Keyblade
heart.
Yeah.
That one looks like a
Oh, it
crown.
does. It's an upside down.
This is the least important Keyblade. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't come back again.
And then,
Oh.
and then the one that he got looks like a crown.
Yeah, I said that.
Remember I said I didn't have that one really, really important moment?
Oh, do I need to talk about that? All right. So then, like, after Sora gets the
Has Sora met Ansem yet?
he's met Riku, who is like possessed by Ansem.
That's it. Because
Okay.
we don't actually see Ansem for one.
Alright,
Riku
yeah.
is currently possessed by Ansem. We'll get into this because it's a special type of possession that's never used again later. Matt's leaving the building.
Matt's just leaving.
I think he's getting food.
Yeah.
Of course, you're...
All right. So I'll talk about this bit. So
Yeah, I know.
So Sora meets up with Riku, and then he's like, "What's wrong with you, Riku?" And then he's like, "Friendship and stuff." So he gets the Keyblade back, and then Riku's
But you
like,
got rid of
"I'm
the
actually."
shield, so, like...
It doesn't
That
matter.
doesn't matter.
Oh,
That's,
never mind.
that's all game choice. It doesn't
Yeah.
really continue.
Okay.
So Riku's like, I'm actually Ansem possessing your friend or whatever, and then Sora's like, what? That's bananas, and then they fight for a bit, and then...
So I have also an addendum to this one, says give exposition. I assume that's what the exposition was supposed to
That's
be.
probably what it was.
And then it also says Keyblade Seppuku.
Yeah, that's...
And I know exactly what that
I
is.
I want to try that.
By the way, he stabs himself with this sword.
With the Keyblade of Hearts.
Who does? Now I'm lost.
We'll get to that.
Okay, so then,
Who
like,
stabs
after they
himself?
fight for a bit, Ansem says something about Kairi. Like, he points to her or something, and she's, like, unconscious.
Oh yeah, she's just like face down in the corner.
Yeah, we, should you unveil the middle thing? Is that
Oh
the
yeah,
next
that's
one?
supposed to be Kyrie.
Yeah, so
I didn't add a thing to
Yeah,
unveil
Kyrie's
that.
the seventh.
Kyrie's the seventh princess.
Yeah,
She-
for some reason.
Why? But she's
I have
not
a
a
question.
princess.
Sure.
It doesn't matter.
I just noticed something.
Neither's
picture-
Alice.
This picture for Traverse Town, it's cut off so it says Thames. I don't know if it's supposed to say
It's
items.
supposed to say items.
I just noticed that.
Alright, so anyway,
Thames.
Bump 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 ba-da-da-da.
Ansem says something about Kairi not being able to wake up because she doesn't have her heart or something, and then he's like, you contain her heart or something, and then Sora's
So
like,
that's where she went.
yeah, so then Sora's like, Kairi's inside of me, and that's the line, and then he stabs himself.
He stabbed himself. He stabbed himself with this thing.
with his sword,
Yeah.
with the other dude's sword.
Here's what happened.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how he got it.
Did he disarm him or
I think
something?
it just like appeared in his hand because the power of hearts.
Power of Christ compels you.
Here's the thing about Keyblades. They do whatever the developers want them to in that moment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
So they're
When I
pretty
say
much
the
just
develop-
like,
when I say
they're
the de-
pretty much just like broken plot. This will fix it.
exactly.
Okay.
I'm
Band-Aid.
so happy that you're getting this already
ready
because that is
for-
going to be a big thing.
Ready
So
for the-
Keyblades
wait.
just fix
So-
the plot.
No,
They're
get ready
just
for the
Band-Aids
next
at
bit
the
of
game.
broken plot. So now that
Oh,
Sora's-
okay. Can I explain this bit?
Do you really want to?
Because I know more about this.
Do you really know more about?
I have
this?
watched this recap like 5
All right,
times.
fine, go. So Sora stabs himself with Keyblade and then frees Kairi's heart. There you go.
Okay, well, that's pretty much it for now.
Kind of.
Because none of the plot problems come until later when they introduce nobodies. Nobodies don't exist yet. This is
Okay.
before the
Okay.
game, the plot of nobodies were in the game. They weren't.
That's
anything
why
like
she's
one.
not a
You're
nobody
missing
right
a
now, right?
Huge plot problem that I could see right away.
Oh, what? The fact that it creates people?
Kairi found Sora as a heartless, and then she revived him.
Oh, I forgot about
Okay,
that.
I'll
You
explain
can get
it.
that.
All right, so
He stabs himself.
yeah, so Sora stabs himself. Kairi wakes up because her heart is returned, and then Goofy and Donwad, they run away. They run away with Kairi for some reason, and then Kairi sees a shadow creature, the Heartless, up there. And then, for some reason, she's able to tell that's Sora because when you die, you turn into a
By the way,
Heartless
you've been
ghost
playing as a
body.
Heartless for a few minutes
Yeah.
at this point in the game.
Yeah, so, like, you're...
Because you never stop playing as Sora.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you've been running around as Heartless, and then like Kairi sees you, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's Sora!" And Goofy and Donald are like, "What are you doing, you idiot? That's not Sora. That's a Heartless." So Kairi hugs the Heartless, and then it turns back into Sora, which is a problem because remember when we said you have to kill the Nobody and the Heartless to become a somebody again? Kairi just hugged a Heartless. She didn't even kill it, and now Sora is back.
Which means Sora's nobody's still running around.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, at the moment, he's still unconscious, but still.
Because he just stabbed himself, like, in the other room.
It's been like 20 minutes.
There's still
Dude,
more
that
to
thing
the-
should still be back there.
No,
They
no.
should just
No,
turn
no, no.
around and go
No,
shoot
no,
it.
no, no, no. First of all, they can't. Of course I brought a Glock. I'm goofy, not stupid.
I'm
Anyway,
goofy,
no,
not
no,
goofy.
no. Okay, here's the problem with that. When I say it's their physical body, but not really, it wakes up in a different spot.
Yeah.
It wakes up in an entirely different town.
Neat.
Which I guess in this world is an entirely different dimension.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
What's wrong?
Alright,
What's wrong,
okay.
Tyler?
Because portals.
Yeah.
Oh, just keep going.
So
doesn't
we're
matter.
actually pretty lucky that Sora woke up as a shadow, like right next to where he died.
I know, right?
So is there any more you want to talk about for the first game? 'Cause
Oh, we still have the door.
yeah. So door
Is
And
that
then-
the door that was in the secret spot?
in the no, it was in the
In the tutorial, remember?
Tutorial.
Where he was like, I can't open this door.
Yeah, the one.
That's
at
not
the-
that's not
on
the secret
Dreamland.
place door. That's not the secret place door.
And then you hit-
Secret place door was the portal.
That's
I think.
one in the.
Was it the
okay.
portal?
It was the door that ties the worlds together. So like the whole
We'll get to that.
okay.
Put a chair in front of it.
And then
I like how you
Mickey Mouse, who's inside the door with Riku
For some reason.
and has no shirt.
and they're
Wait, but
M-I-C-K-E-Y.
they're in. Okay.
F-O-U.
Okay.
Are
Okay.
they
Okay.
fighting?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We didn't explain what Ansem wants.
Okay, so...
So this is Ansem.
Yeah.
He's a handsome boy. He's handsome. He's pretty ripped.
He's very
His
dapper lad.
his gym jams is he wants to summon this door using he wants to summon this door using these people and Kyrie. I don't count Kyrie as a person. She's a block of wood.
She's as useful as that door.
No, this
Actually,
door is
the
incredibly
door is
useful.
incredibly-
Okay.
Yeah.
This
you
okay.
dumb?
Here's the thing. They say this door is Kingdom Hearts. It's not true. It leads to a door, which then leads down a bunch of hallways, which leads to Kingdom Hearts.
Yep.
That makes sense later.
Okay.
And on the other side of this door is Mickey and Riku. They're friends.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Because Riku's no longer possessed.
Yeah.
You beat up Ansem at this point, right?
Yeah, you fight Ansem, and then he's like, oh, the door, it's
He apparently
mine.
turns into a boat at some point.
Yeah, that happens, I guess.
Okay. This isn't the first. Well, this is the first, but it won't be the last time that
Okay,
happens.
I think when they...
I'm
when
intrigued
he meant
now.
by boat was like, he has a guardian heartless that I think he like sits on and rides around, and he looks like a boat. Kind of.
Hello, it is me, Dale Boatman.
Okay, so we'll get into how he ties into Heartlesses later, because it is super important and super spoilers. So then these two close the door to Kingdom Hearts.
Uh-huh.
So then Sora, Mickey, and Goof are like, we'll go save
Did
them.
you say Sora, Mickey, and Goof?
Yeah.
Sora, Donald, and Goof. I
Sora,
goofed up
Donald,
there.
and goofed on.
You circled
boy.
Donald and said Mickey.
Every time you mess up, we have to like backtrack like 7 steps.
To be sure,
just
I'm not.
to-
That's the way you want to do that.
Mhm.
So then these three all go and are like, we'll save you guys because the door disappears, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So who's on the other side of the door right now?
Mickey and Riku are trapped inside here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So the door can only be closed from inside.
Yeah.
So they close the door.
Yeah, they close the door on themselves.
Yeah.
and they can't reopen it without somebody. So the outside opens it, the inside closes it.
Exactly.
That is retarded.
Well-
that is not how doors work.
Get
That's how this door works.
Look! I open it and I close it.
no.
from the same
Here's
side
what I
of the
mean.
door.
Here's what I mean.
Don't break
You
the
can
door
open.
again.
No, here's what I mean. Imagine if that side didn't have a handle,
Push.
or if this.
Yeah.
No. Imagine if this side that we're in didn't have a handle.
We can still push it shut, but we
They
can't
can-
pull it open.
Exactly. Exactly.
Close that door,
Yeah, keep close that by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, don't break it. This
We're in a
time.
room with like a few
Okay,
doors.
and then the last bit
It's
of
like
the first game is that they
7
like
doors.
3.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy run down a path to go find Riku and Mickey.
And then Chain of Memories. This takes place like 5 minutes after Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay, cool.
This
Oh,
one's,
so this is a sequel. This is just picking up where the
this
last game
one's
left off.
a card game on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, I
Uh-huh.
like card games.
Like Bakugan.
You
like-
won't like this card game.
You won't like this card game. It's like playing regular Kingdom Hearts, but you're shuffling a deck of cards in your other hand. I got that one from Jello Apocalypse. Thanks to him. Also, thanks to Barry Kramer, because most of this PowerPoint is based off of his work.
I'm glad that you're giving credit to people.
Yeah,
I didn't
like-
realize on
Thanks for the
22,
description.
on number 22, I just wrote, oh dab, it's Mickey.
Oh god.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
Oh
it's me.
jeez. All right. So what? So new game.
New
plot.
New Chain of Memories.
Not new plot.
Yes,
come
yes, new
on.
Well,
plot.
new plot, but continuing from old
Continuing from the last
New
one.
gameplay.
Yeah, yes. So this is our cast. There they are, those three.
Cool.
The idiots. All right.
Well,
Yeah,
Go
they're all,
now,
no, they're all
Goof
pretty
and
dumb.
alright.
I like
So
how
then-
Can we
so-
just refer to them as the idiots from now on?
No,
No.
No.
because we'll also be referring
Yeah.
to you.
We'll
Well,
refer
and-
to them as the three
And,
Dungeons.
no, that's terrible. And we're going to be referring to some of them individually at times.
Okay.
I don't think there is a single point where we'll refer to Donald individually, but there is a point where we'll talk about Goofy individually. Jake knows when that is. That's in Kingdom Hearts 2.
I know exactly what it is.
Dude,
All right. So
Goofy
the idiots
is gone.
are off.
We'll talk about that.
I swear I didn't know that ahead of time. I just said that.
I don't even know what he said.
Okay.
I said
So then
Goofy
they-
is God.
Yeah, we'll get to
Oh,
that.
Okay.
So they go to this place called Castle Oblivion.
Cool.
This is one of the most important locations in the entire franchise.
That place looks cool.
Why? What makes it so special?
We'll get to that.
Everything is like, wait a minute, good question, but wait.
Yeah.
No,
No,
can the new catchphrase for Kingdom Hearts just be, we'll get to that.
Yeah. No, seriously.
That
You're
pretty
gonna hear
much
that all the
is
time.
catchphrase for
Oh,
Kingdom
my-
Hearts.
Yes!
All right.
So they go into
Royalty!
Castle Oblivion.
We'll get to that.
Can you read your own handwriting?
I just gave.
Oh, the
Kingdom Hearts a lot
baddies.
of
That
money.
those look like L's. The baddies plus Axel. So they bump up into a bunch of guys. Axel, who's important and
He's
has
got spiky hair. He looks like Cloud Strife, but with red hair.
All right, he's important. He's very important, actually. We'll talk about him later. Larxene, which is a name.
No, it's not.
Vexen.
That's a
Are you
better
noticing
name.
a trend with these names? Marluxia, who I couldn't find one of these little head portraits for, so I just did that.
Aw.
Marluxia's also important.
I don't see the pattern.
You'll see. Just keep going.
What uncommon letter is in all of these names?
X? Oh, they're the Keyblade Masters.
Nope.
Nope.
Lexius,
Lexus.
Zexion, and then they all die. Except Axel.
Yeah.
I didn't know how many of them there were. What were you saying?
I,
Are you going to say something that
I
we
don't even
shouldn't-
remember what I said, actually. I said something that I forgot immediately.
Okay, so...
And then they all die.
Speaking of lag, speaking of which chain of memories, let's talk about what goes on in X.
So then they're all dead.
Sorry about that.
So...
Is that where the Keyblade trials occur? Is that what that castle is?
We'll get to that.
Kind of.
We'll get
Everything is either we'll get to that or kind of.
You don't know why it's kind of?
We'll kind of get to
Because
that.
we're gonna get to it.
We'll kind of get to
This is the one where the most plot elements are brought up and then not explained.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, all these people, see all these people on the bottom?
Uh-huh.
They're all nobodies. All of them.
But also all dead.
But they look
Except for
like
Axel.
regular people.
Yeah, because if a person has like really strong will, when they become a nobody, they look like a person. And they can like talk and they're basically their own entity.
And they all wear black robes, but we'll get to that.
We'll get to that in a
Why is it always we'll get to that?
We'll get to that in the next game.
Cool, they all have...
They all have a very...
So they're all
very-
edgy.
A little bit, yes. They all have X's in their names.
Oh, Eric.
And we'll get to why that's the case
Because
later.
they all have Keyblades.
No.
But X...
None of them have Keyblades.
It's X-Blade Chronicles. Xenoblade Chronicles.
So Tyler knows about the Keyblade. The Keyblade, not the Keyblade, but the Keyblade.
You know,
The one with the X instead of the
Yes.
key.
yeah.
What the hell?
I think you need to say one with the key instead of the key.
Yeah.
Because that's the letter. No one explain what just happened.
Oh no, bro! You're just gonna hear a boom bang.
I'll be back.
No,
Right.
Tyler, we need you for this. You're the audience surrogate.
Oh my god,
Okay, how amazing would it be if this whole thing was muted?
dude! Oh
It's
god.
not. It's not. I hope.
I hope it's not.
It's an experience we're having.
Hey,
So-
Connor... No, never mind.
No, if you have a question, ask it now.
No, I was gonna ask if you could get some water.
I mean, go ahead. You're not as important.
I'm the important one here.
No, because you're close to the microphone.
Thanks,
Oh.
Connor. I love you too.
And you also ask the most questions.
Also,
Yeah,
you
everybody
get
else
a
is
lot.
just quiet.
Well, because they're all accepting this, and you're asking the questions that you're supposed to be asking.
Also, I know at least half of what's going on here.
Okay, so as he's going through this, Sora's memories are fading.
That's why the game is called Chain of Memories.
Yeah,
Alright.
but as his memories are fading, he's remembering someone named Namine.
That's his girlfriend, isn't it?
No.
We'll get to that.
Oh, come on!
The answer, the flat-out answer is no, but we'll get to who she is later.
Okay.
Okay, who was that person?
Nominate.
Namine.
Namanu.
Okay.
Will not explain what just happened.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so then she, as she was being guarded by those, like, six. We'll get to why I don't.
count.
We'll get to why I don't know that number off the top of my head
You
later.
can't remember because as you play through the game, you forget things.
I mean, kind of.
the chain of
So
memory.
here's what's happening. Nomine's been stealing Sora's memories because that's what those
Are they
six.
brother and sister?
No.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to
that.
I'm telling you, we'll get to who
This
she is.
Time out. This is gonna turn into the
Everything
Amo
will-
and Costello, and that's not
Abbott
and Costello, where he's like third base.
No, that's
No,
not.
Who's on third? Oh, third base.
That's
What
not
is wrong
at
with
all.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. And third base.
Stop screaming.
Wow, you are loud. We're
Why
not-
are you so upset right now?
Because every time I ask a question, it's like, we'll get to that.
Everything will make sense
because it'll
soon.
be explained
Everything
later.
will make sense soon.
Okay.
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 I'm trusting
Continue.
you.
Continue, please.
It'll be. We'll have to go through the next game, and then at the end of the one after that, we'll explain who Nominee is.
So I have to wait two. Okay, let's speed up.
Hey, everyone had to wait 2 games.
No.
They had to wait years.
No.
You
They had to
wait 5
wait.
minutes.
Yeah, you had to wait years. Okay.
yeah.
So she says that that she's been stealing Sora, Donald, and Goofy's memories. 'Cause they've also been losing their memories over the course of this, but they're
Yeah,
not
but nobody
important.
cares about them.
Exactly.
Okay.
So then she's been stealing their memories, and then like,
I hated when that happens.
and then to get them back, no, trust me, it's.
You spent
First of all, I lost where I
hours
am in
on
this. What?
I said you spent hours on end making.
I probably spent multiple hours on this.
Yeah, you did.
And this was from like a week ago, a week or two.
A week or two.
A week or two.
This was from a while ago. When I get to, I can explain Union Cross without this page. Okay.
Jacob's gonna start playing Union Cross.
Okay. So then to get shut up. Don't actually be playing Union Cross. So to get his memories back, Sora needs to take a big old nap in that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why it looks like a flower.
Well, the design doesn't really matter. Alright.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say it looks
That
like,
reminds me of a
an
different
egg-shaped-
game?
I was gonna say it looks like an egghead-shaped man with 2 eyes and a mustache.
Oh, it
That's
kinda
Sora's head
does.
upside down.
Oh, it kind of is.
Yeah, like if you look
Yeah,
at
no,
it,
no,
no,
okay.
wait.
that's just straight up upside
Okay.
down Sora head.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Meanwhile, throughout this, they just kind of left.
Why are they shaking
They
hands?
can't.
Are they
They're
buddies
friends.
now?
Yeah, they're friends.
Yeet.
They're friends. They're both kind of anti-heroes.
Why does it look like they're about to like go
Mickey
into
Mouse is a
alley?
baddie?
Not
Why
exactly.
does
They're
it look like
Deadpool.
yeah,
No.
why does it look like
Anti-hero,
that,
Deadpool.
Not okay.
Sora's, not Sora.
It,
With
I'll
Riku's
explain.
Mickey.
These two are friends. Just keep that in mind.
Okay, Sora, or no, Jesus, what's his name?
Riku.
Riku and Mickey Mouse are buddies.
Yeah, they're friends. And
Sora with white hair.
me, he said. So as they've been going through Castle, because they just kind of left Castle Oblivion, or not Castle Oblivion, they left Kingdom Hearts. I don't know how. They just kind of left.
Alright.
They just
kind of left.
just like in the first game, Mickey Mouse just poof.
Well, I mean, he gets a flying ship pretty much. He's got spaceships,
Gummy ship.
gummy ships.
They're
Gummy
made
shit.
It's called the gummy ship, and that's a thing that you can use in the first and second game. But also
Gummy ship available
Alright.
nowhere.
Apparently Tyler doesn't like the flavor of the gummy ships. Well, we're not talking about that in this video.
That's something
We'll get to
that.
that.
So
No, we won't.
as he's going through the castle, he bumps into this guy named Replica Riku.
Uh-huh.
Literally named Replica Riku.
That's his name.
So R squared.
Here's the thing. That's his shirt from Kingdom Hearts 1 when he was bad guy.
Oh
Riku.
no, that's just the handsome dude, isn't it?
Handsome.
That's when he was possessed by.
That's Ansem's. I was gonna say Ansem's symbol, but that is not. That's an entirely different can of worms.
Can of wings.
It sounds like all the things that I'm explaining and not explaining are arbitrary, but trust me, they go into painstaking detail. Like, I can't explain to you yet why Mickey didn't have a shirt in that one bit at the end.
You need to explain why he doesn't have a shirt.
They bother making a plot point out of it.
Uh-huh.
They
I'm gonna-
argue.
This is
Big
gonna
brain.
take so long.
By the
I'm
way,
gonna need
Matt
a bathroom break in
By
the
the
middle
way,
of it.
Matt also left again. Here's the thing.
I'm gonna need a bathroom
They
break.
basically made an entire video game explaining why he doesn't have a shirt in that one cutscene.
Is it Union Cross?
It's not.
Oh.
Union Cross is entirely disconnected.
Oh, I was hoping that they made an entire mobile game just to explain
no.
why his shirt.
No.
was
They
not-
make a tech demo for Kingdom Hearts 3. More or less.
Just see where we're at. Okay.
You eat
haven't
more
moved yet.
pizza?
Yep.
You've already eaten an entire pizza.
Yeah, and y'all call me fat and
I
make
mean,
fun of me for calling him
I've
fat.
eaten 11
Well, you
slices.
are, and he's not yet.
You've eaten almost... No,
Matt's a
Jake,
shonen protagonist.
stop it.
Don't play Union Cross. We don't have time. We're behind schedule as it is.
Are we?
Okay, so,
Yes.
so that goes through the dialogue where, like, Riku's like, do you want to recite this dialogue with me, Jake?
I don't know the full dialogue. So
It goes something along the lines of, who are you? I am you. No, I am me. Ha! I'm me, he says. That's why I've been quoting that as the days gone by.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And then they fight and Riku kills him, kind of.
What? No.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so he's dead. Well, kind of.
Replica Riku.
This man's name is Diz. Spelled
I
D-
like Diz.
His name, of course you do, because he's a massive edgelord.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got belts on
Just
his
like
face.
his name
He's
is-
got belts on his face.
He does. His name is spelled capital D, lowercase I, capital Z.
I forgot about that.
It's 'cause
That has significance, doesn't it?
it does.
I want him to get his
It
driver's
is.
license to get so...
You're the worst.
Oh my God.
I want him to get his
He's-
driver's license and get so angry in the DMV. It's like, no, you didn't spell it right.
Well, I mean, there's a few other people with his name.
I'm confused.
Jake's
Continue.
So he's just kind of been watching Riku and Mickey like play the video game. as this has been happening.
Okay.
He doesn't do anything for a while. And then Mickey's talking to Riku.
It's very warm in here. Keep going.
He talks to Mickey.
Mickey.
I was trying to say Riku and Mickey at the same time.
Ricky?
Mickey talks to Riku as like, I'll help you control your darkness better. Meanwhile, early in this game, Mickey's like, hey, don't use your darkness because it's bad. And then by the end of it, Mickey's like, yeah, maybe you should use that darkness a little.
So Mickey's trying to help Riku be
Kind
good
of.
again.
Kind of. Mickey's a jerk throughout this. Except for that one time where he tries to avenge his friend.
I'm
Mini
so
will
lost.
continue.
That's in 2 games from now. That's
Stop bringing up events from future things that just don't make sense in this context.
Okay.
Nothing
This is the end of Chain of Memories. We're done with Chain of Memories.
So Diz shows up and that's game over. Or game complete.
Order of events for the sake of conciseness. That's not how it works.
Yeah, so there's like 2 separate adventures. Sora
Yeah,
and the rest are-
Sora and Riku's adventures have been happening at the same time. Like, Riku doesn't fight all of the
So
members.
these events are going simultaneously,
Yes.
just you don't see them.
Also, Riku isn't losing his memories because Namine wasn't told to do anything about Riku.
Who told her to do it? We'll get to that later.
No, these 6.
Oh. Okay.
Well, these 6 is boss.
Which is not. Well, Diz?
No.
Oh.
We haven't met him yet, but we will in the next game.
Sephiroth.
He looks a lot like him, but no.
Rip off Sephiroth.
Sephiroth?
Sephiroth.
Okay,
Sephiroth.
so here's the thing.
Saffron.
Here's the thing. You know I said you have to kill a Heartless and a Nobody to become a person?
Yes.
Basically, that just means kill the Nobody, because as you've been playing Kingdom Hearts, you've killed so many Heartlesses. But
Okay.
Nobodies are a lot more
So those
more
nobodies
uncommon.
now have become somebodies at the bottom there, huh? So are
Right on the
they
money.
like normal people again? Except for Axel.
We
'cause
won't
he's
see
the
them.
worst.
We won't see them for a while. Axel is the only nice person here.
Oh.
He was guarding Namine, and then like as Sora was making his way up, he was like, "Hey, if you leave, I'm not gonna chase you. So like, just kind of go." And then Namine is like, "What? Just leave." And he's like, "All right, got it." Namine doesn't have a personality.
Cool, moving on.
Okay.
I wonder why.
Because she doesn't have any
We'll talk about it.
Tyler is just...
You'll understand why I'm keeping these things from you
Hey, that's a
later.
new one. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
I mean, at least it's a
179 days.
358 over 2 days.
This is because it's split over 2 characters.
Uh-huh.
And the game takes place over this amount of time.
Uh-huh.
358 days.
Out of no, by the way, I messed up the copy paste here.
It's been done.
What did you do?
This kid's name is Roxas. He wakes up in the middle of a random town.
Uh-huh.
Like
one
Sora
does.
did.
That's one
Like
does.
Sora's nobody did.
Oh, he's a nobody.
Hey, what letters are in Roxas aside from the X?
Rocks. R. O. Skip the X. I. Wait, no, I'm assuming that's an A. It spells Sora with an X.
All these characters have an X in their name. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Hey, Comer,
that-
edit that out.
Yeah, no, I did.
I'm talking to editing Comer.
Yeah, no, I did.
I'm sure you did.
All right.
I think he forgot.
Do it again.
Place your bets right now, boys. Does
Alright.
Connor forget to edit it out?
All right. Roxas. He's my
Okay.
favorite character in this whole
Why
franchise.
is that?
Because this is the first game I played.
Fair enough. Is he the main character of this game?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Sora's nobody is the main character.
Yes.
Neat.
You don't meet Sora in this game.
Cool.
Ah,
Awesome.
Okay.
so who's the other character?
What do you mean on the character?
You
Oh,
said
so
358 over 2.
you'll see him in a few.
Is it Mickey?
We'll get to that.
It's not Mickey.
Is it
It's no one that you've
other
met
one
yet.
that I can't- Okay.
Okay.
We'll get
It's
then-
Sephiroth.
Not Sephiroth.
There he
Not
is! Look
Sephiroth.
at
It's
it!
not Sephiroth. His name is
the
Zemnis.
one-winged angel of darkness.
His name is Zemnis.
He's got zippers,
He
too.
looks like
Spelled with an X.
Oh, he's a nobody of Sephiroth?
No.
Dang it!
We'll
What
get...
is your obsession with that lad?
He's the only person I know other than Cloud Stripe.
I'll show him who Sephiroth looks like, so we'll stop
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
He's got zippers, too.
Yeah.
He's
got
about more zippers.
Here's the thing. Roxas is going to join the Zipper Club in a minute. Is that the next line? Yes, it is.
Now he has a Keyblade and more zippers.
Well, because he's Sora's nobody, and Sora can use a Keyblade.
Okay.
Okay,
So you
I
can
understand that part, but
he can
why
use the
does
same
he have
Keyblade.
the? Oh, he has the cloak because he's nobody.
Yeah.
This is so dumb.
Well, no. It's because Zemnis here is the leader of this group
So
called...
he's the boss who told her to do the thing. I see.
He's the leader of this
is
group.
dumb.
He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's the leader of this group
He's
called...
not Donkey Kong.
He's the leader of this
He looks
group
similar.
called Organization 13, which is why I didn't know that number of people off the top of my head. Because normally it's 13.
This
The
is-
one
this
winged
is-
angel
this
of
is
darkness.
Sephiroth.
Hey, Connor, I have a question for you.
Oh.
So when you say that people can't use a Keyblade, does that mean that they just
That's a
can't
very
pick
long
it up,
sword.
or they can't use the abilities of the Keyblade?
A Keyblade is like a magic... You played Skyrim, right?
Yes.
The bound sword, how if you sheath it, it disappears.
Oh, yeah.
It works exactly like that.
Oh, okay. Neat.
If you sheath it, it
If you
like,
drop the
goes
sword,
away.
it vanishes.
Oh.
If you like open your hand, it goes.
That's false. In Kingdom Hearts
It's
1, there's
so much easier to explain if that's the case.
but it's still false.
hey Jake.
There's an entire scene in
Hey
Kingdom
Jake,
Hearts 1.
there's one thing I have to say to that.
Uh-huh.
Nominee.
Okay.
Do you
yeah.
think they care about their own continuity? Why should I?
I know, but I want to talk about the scene. It's like it's early Kingdom Hearts 1, like Sora ends up unconscious for a bit and he wakes up in a bed and his Keyblade's like overleaning against a wall. And then he summons it unintentionally.
Uh-huh.
That's not important.
I feel like if you throw it, it should boomerang, disappear, and then just appear back in your hand like Zelda.
It
Why
should, and
It might.
it can if you train.
I guess
with it.
theoretically it could.
Yeah, if you train yourself to use it properly.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts 3
Okay, no.
That's
We're-
what Kingdom Hearts 3. You can throw the Keyblade. Oh Jesus.
I want to throw the Keyblade away. It's only causing problems. Okay. So this
Bring
guy,
the
so
thing
he gets a
over your knee
Keyblade.
and
Wheel.
throw it into the ocean.
Stop saying words. We gotta move on. So he meets up with Xemnas. Xemnas says, "Hey kid, you have no memories. I'm gonna call you Roxas."
Okay.
So he just named
Roxas
him.
has no
He should
memory.
be able to use a little bit of spell my name. Oh, I'm Thora.
Exactly.
He is that what he does? Please tell me he does that.
What?
Roxas.
It doesn't matter.
Oh god.
So then Roxas
How is that
joins up.
spelled, by the way? Is it Roxas?
Yes.
Yes.
They okay.
Would you rather it be Raxos?
Raxos?
It sounds
That
like
sounds like that sounds like antifreeze.
that,
Yeah.
that sounds like barbecue. That sounds like something you get on ribs.
Exactly, Raxos.
Raxos.
Okay.
Oh, some of that rack.
I can't look at this anymore. So then he joins up with them. All right, what's the next slide? Okay. Okay. So this is the crew.
Who's missing?
That's the second person.
Oh, okay. So that's all the dudes from the first game that died, or the previous game that died.
Some of them are there. Some of them weren't. Remember there
The
Yeah,
were
guy
six.
with the scythe is the
I
only
can
one
see
I
why
recognize.
Lucia-
Remember how there were 6
I
in
can
the
see
previous
Axel.
one? There's 13 total,
Yeah.
including Roxas.
So
Is that-
5
is
of
that a
them
guitar?
died.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
cool.
Yes.
Dance
yeah.
water.
Dance water.
Do they
Dance
all
water.
get a different weapon?
Yes, because
That's
none
the
of them
thing,
can
the
use
second game.
Keyblades.
I'll show it
Except
to you.
for him.
That's why
Dance
he's
water.
super. That's why he's
Wait,
super important.
So, Connor,
Okay.
I'm seeing Marluxia and Axel, but who else is there from the last slide? Because I'm seeing...
Was
like-
Sayeg in that? No, Sayeg wasn't there.
Isn't it like
Vixen?
Vexen is
can't
there. You were there, I
I
think.
think they're all there.
No, there was only 6 in Chain of Memories.
No, yeah, and then the 6 are there.
Like
plus the
Zigbar's
ones-
not there.
Oh, okay.
Well, no. Everyone from the previous one is in this picture.
Yeah, that's what they're looking at.
Yeah, but I thought what Matt was saying was he doesn't recognize all of them because they were pixelated.
Yeah, kind of.
Alright.
The only ones that are important is this one here. His name is Zigbar. Axel, who's friends. We'll get to that. And Marluxia, who isn't important for a while, and Sayx, Dance Water Dance.
Dance, water,
I'll
dance.
explain why that's hilarious
I really like
in
that.
the next game.
Alright, continue. So who's the last dude?
Okay. Well, we're
Is it
not there
Mickey?
yet. We're not
It's
there
gotta
yet.
be
It's
Mickey.
not Mickey. Mickey is
Mickey.
not a nobody.
Oh, it's
He's
gotta be
somebody.
Mickey. He's a person.
He's a somebody.
He's a thing.
Okay.
No, we're gonna take it.
Okay, so this is your friend. This is your friend Axel. He basically is given the job to because he's been
Protect
playing
you.
as Rux this whole time. Yeah, he's basically like, hey, Xemnas is like, hey, train this kid, and he's like, fine. And then they become best friends and eat saltwater ice cream on top of a clock tower.
It's sea salt ice cream.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Sea salt ice cream,
Okay.
and it's great.
Ew,
and I love
actually,
these
that
two.
sounds disgusting.
And so, as this game has been, by the way, I don't think you go into any Disney worlds over the course of this one.
I don't remember. I only played like an hour of this game.
Okay, I don't think you go into any Disney world of this. I could be wrong, but you basically this game's mission based. So it's
Okay.
on the DS.
Right.
By the way, we haven't gotten to 2, which is still on the PlayStation 2. We're currently on the DS.
Okay.
Today. Oh, because we're doing it in.
We're not doing
order,
chronological.
Not doing it Like, not doing it chronologically isn't release. We're doing it chronologically.
Nope.
Oh, Jesus.
No, we're not, because there's a few...
This is
prequel-
by release?
No.
Oh.
Then what is the order of this?
No, this is by release.
Convenience.
Connor, this is by
This is
No, it's
release.
not. No, it's not.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, because it went Chain of Memory... Because this game came out after 2.
Okay.
But it's
Remember how Roxas begins in 2?
Yeah, well,
Roxas is in 2, by the way.
Well, I know we're not doing it chronologically because of a later game.
No, but because you're not supposed to know along with
Yeah,
Roxas.
I guess so. Alright.
And you know if this... Okay.
Okay.
People argue if you should do this one or 2 first. I say you do this one because the only thing you're spoiling is like 2 minutes of 2. You're spoiling the tutorial.
Yeah, that's true. You're not
Darn.
spoiling the tutorial of the second.
Okay.
Not the tutorial.
Okay, where was I? Okay, so then, as they've been doing this, all of a sudden, something happens, and a bunch of them go... Oh, this is them eating sea salt ice cream. I didn't make a slide of
Yeah,
this.
look
I
at how
didn't make a note.
so gross.
Look how delicious it is.
That actually kind of...
Look at how he's licking that ice cream, man.
That's supposed to be him, like, biting into
I
it.
can't
never
make
mind.
I can't make any jokes because you're family friendly. And we're in
So then they go to Castle Oblivion.
Yeah.
Neato.
This is taking place... By the way, Roxas woke up the second that... Or about the time when Sora stabbed himself
Yeah,
in
that's
Kingdom
how-
Hearts 1.
That's how it works.
Even though he doesn't look like he's as old as Sora did. He looks older.
Okay.
Anyway, and then since...
He's
two-
got the same size feet though. Look at those toes.
Yeah, but can I speak words?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is also taking place over the course of Chain of Memories. That's why everyone's currently going to Castle Oblivion, including Axel.
Okay.
So then he doesn't see Axel for a while.
That's what he's doing. That's the other character.
This also isn't the right order, as I realized as I was playing this a little bit, like yesterday. This isn't the right order. He meets Xion first. Xion.
X-I-O.
You're not gonna get it. It's stupid.
X-I-O.
You're not gonna get it.
Is it
It's
another
stupid.
one like Diz where it's like 2 capital letters and then...
Yes.
Is it like capital
Well, no, not
I-O?
It's technically not.
It's
capital.
Ion?
Let's just get into
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
It'll make sense. You'll never guess it. You'll never see it coming.
I-O-N.
Nope.
N-I-O.
We're not doing this.
O-I...
We're not doing this. Homie. We're not doing this. It's not a name.
It's an acronym.
Sam is sad.
Not exactly.
I'm not sad. I'm just trying
And,
to digest all of this so I can regurgitate
And then
later.
Xion can also use Roxas' Keyblade. Same one.
Cool. Why?
We'll get to that.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm. We can take a break after this game.
Alright.
Yes, please. I need a bathroom break.
I apparently made a bunch of stuff. Oh, at this point, Roxas goes into a coma.
Okay.
Because this is when Sora's taking his nap in Chain of Memories.
So they go into a nice little coma together.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's tied to Sora because
So-
he's the nobody.
Time out, right? Real quick. So he's the nobody. So does that make Sora the heartless?
Sora's the somebody.
Yeah.
Kind
I
of.
Without it, but
Yeah.
you don't.
No,
It's here's the problem. Here's the problem with this.
She gave
Kyrie
the
being
nobody back.
It made him into
Made him back
Sora.
into a somebody without using the nobody.
It's
Yeah.
basically like, imagine if I extracted your physical heart from your body and then reanimated your corpse. That would be
Okay.
Roxas.
Kylie
What
style?
Xion did is she took the heart and then formed another person around it.
You mean
Kyrie.
Yeah.
It formed another person around it.
Uh-huh.
Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
So that is your old corpse and your new body
Okay.
walking around.
Neat.
In that allegory, I like your corpse more than you. Because I like
Ouch.
Roxas. I like Roxas more than Sora because Roxas is cool. And
I'm so he's the original
No.
in this.
this is why I said nobodies don't necessarily work like a corpse.
Okay,
This is an analogy. This is an
So
analogy.
Sora's still the original. He's just
He is basically a new person. He's basically a different person.
okay.
But who's linked.
They're linked because of
Magic.
Keyblades.
It's magic.
Magic.
Because
Magic.
okay, all right, okay.
Developer magic.
Yeah.
Keyblade.
Oh, while he's in a
Armor.
coma, Xion's basically doing his work for him. Like they all have a quota to meet, and Xion's basically hitting Roxas' quota for him.
Cool.
By the way, Xion's this.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's number 14 in Organization 13.
We never talked about
Wrong.
PlayStation 13.
We did.
Did we?
You weren't
Oh,
here.
I was here, I just wasn't paying attention.
Weren't
I
you getting
zoned
water
out.
or something?
No, Matt
No,
was
same.
getting water.
Oh,
That was
Same
Matt.
I zoned out then.
yeah, you weren't
Same
listening.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
he's
I got
probably
nothing.
playing you at Union Cross.
Probably.
I was not playing Union Cross.
Lie.
Okay. Liar. Okay. And then Axel and Xian become friends while Roxas is in a coma. At some point, Roxas wakes up from coma, I think. I don't remember much of this game. I was like 7.
Did you not take your notes on this game when you were 7?
I didn't.
Didn't you
When I
prepare
was-
for this exact day?
When I was 7, I didn't know there were other Kingdom Hearts games. I thought this was the first one. This game doesn't work if you don't know about the previous ones.
I was gonna call you stupid, but then again,
I was a child and this was the
Exactly.
only one advertised.
Okay.
Okay, so Hocus Pocus, these games have no
All right,
focus.
next slide.
Okay,
Next clip.
so here's why. Okay, now I'm gonna explain what Xian is.
okay.
She's a heartless.
No.I, as in number imaginary.
She's not real.
I forgot to mention, everyone sees Xian as differently.
Uh-huh.
Like, if I looked at Xian, I could see her as you, and then I would vomit. But
Thanks.
but everyone sees her differently. This is just how Sora sees... Or, not Sora, Roxas sees her.
Okay.
Presumably, this is also how Sora sees her, but I don't know about that. So, like, Xemnas sees her as someone different. Okay, here's what happened. So, Xian is a clone of Sora, made out of his memories from Chain of Memories.
Now back at your regularly scheduled program.
Of course. Okay.
Gonna edit this out too.
Yeah, I know. What was I saying? What was I talking about?
Okay. Talking about she's
So then
a-
the idea is to get these two nerds to fuse and become that nerd.
Okay.
And then there will be 2 of them.
Okay.
So the goal of Organization 13 is to make another Sora.
At the moment, that's their goal.
Okay.
Okay, that's dumb.
At the moment.
That's never gonna work.
Pretty much.
We'll get to that.
By the way, over the course of this, because all 3, Axel, Roxas, and Xian have been friends, and Xian just kind of, like, starts dipping because she realizes that, hey, things are weird. I don't know who I am. And then she goes on, like, an existential crisis and, like, kind of stops hanging out with everyone. This is why I like these 3 characters, because they feel like characters instead of, I'm me, he says. Or Kyrie, who's even less emotional.
But
I'm pretty sure Kyrie giggles in between every single sentence.
Pretty much. Oh no, Sora's dying. She was goofy the whole time.
Oh no.
Okay.
we're all gonna die.
Sora. Okay. So then, the idea here is now plans have changed. Because now the plan is we're just gonna stop Sora from being a problem. Because Axel came back and he was the only survivor from
Yeah, because all the
Castle Oblivion because everyone died, remember?
But did Sora kill them?
Sora and Roxas. Or not Roxas, Riku.
Sora and Riku did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're boss fights in the game.
There's 5 boss fights.
6.
Oh, but Axel.
And some of them you fight
was-
multiple times.
It's like Destiny, but worse. All right.
Well, I mean, that's not hard. Well, actually, that is very hard to be Destiny, but worse. Alright. So, then the plan is, we'll stop Sora from being a problem by not getting him his memories back, because at the moment, the memory regen process just kind of stopped. Okay. So then the plan is, she's gonna murder... because she doesn't want to, but she's basically a robot, and Xemnas reprograms her.
Okay.
To kill him.
Yeah. So that way, if Roxas dies, Sora can't get his memory back.
Uh-huh.
So he's not a problem anymore.
Cool.
All right.
Do you understand?
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. What's next?
It's I don't.
And
get how this is
I
your
and then he
favorite
kind
game.
of loses, and then she loses. So then she is like, "Hey, you should go hang out with Sora. He's cool. You should go like fuse into him." And then she goes fuses into him because she died.
Cool.
She fuses into Sora because she loses to Roxas.
No, I think I messed this up. It should be Xian goes into Roxas,
Yeah.
So you gotta take that little blue arrow.
kind of like Kyrie went into Sora. a little
Okay.
bit.
Okay.
So that arrow's wrong, but it'll make sense later. So then these 2 characters show up. Diz and this man with a blindfold. I'm not gonna say who he is. Just know that we'll call him Blindfold Man.
Okay.
He
I
has
like Diz.
he has the same hoodie
He
as
has
everyone.
belts
He
on
has
his
the
face.
same. Well, this guy has belts on his eyes.
Alright.
Note how he has the same cloak as everyone in Organization 13. I don't know why he has that or how he has that. It's not important. He's not a member of them.
He murdered them. And took the cloak.
Okay.
So then,
Are you almost done with this game?
almost. So then Mystery Man's like, hey, you should go fuse into Roxas or Sora, and then Roxas, who had thrown like a hissy fit and kind of left. After being told you should stop Xemnas, then he just kind of doesn't. He throws a hissy fit and is just like, no, I don't want to. I don't know what that is. And so then he tries to beat it up. He beats up Blindfold Man, and then Blindfold Man pulls an Ex Machina out and just like, Uno reverse card, and then beats up Roxas. And then Diz and Blindfold Man lock him in a computer.
Who?
They lock Roxas in a computer.
These two put that guy in there.
And she's part of him, so they're both in the computer together.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm so fucking
That's a nice computer.
And that's where we end it for this time, so I guess we'll take a break.
And also,
Okay, so we're back from that hiatus, I guess. In video time, that was a second. In our time, that was how many hours?
2 hours.
about
Something
2
like-
hours,
Yeah, something like that.
give or take.
Okay, where we left off. Roxas is in the computer. By the way,
Roxas is in the computer.
you know how I've generally started things off with people being in the middle?
Uh-huh.
I can't do that for this.
Okay.
Oh.
Is it a flowchart time?
Don't worry. This isn't when things get... Stop messing with the
I'm
DualShock.
sorry. Continue.
Okay, so he's in the computer. Then all of a sudden, Axel shows up in the computer. It's just like... I think it's real Axel. And he's just like, hey, I'm your friend. Hi. The nominee shows up and is like, oh, you're Sora's nobody. And this is the first time we're introduced to... I think this is the first time we're introduced to nobodies.
It should be.
Well, because Chain of Memories, they were nobodies, but I don't know if it was
they don't
stated.
talk about how they're nobodies.
Alright. And then Diz shows up and is like, hey, you should go fuse with that Sora pal. And he's like, alright, because he doesn't know what any of this means. He's just being exposited.
Oh, he's just being told to do this because he has no memories.
Yeah,
from
well,
the...
he's been in this world for basically like a summer vacation.
During this course of time, like when he starts meeting all these people, for whatever reason, he starts like having dreams of like memories of things that Sora does.
Chain of Memory.
Kingdom Harris 2.
So his memory is of what
Well,
Sora's...
he's having dreams of Sora's memories. That's what's going on.
Okay.
For some weird reason.
So then he fuses into Sora.
Yeah.
Oh, so now there's just one Sora again.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/watch.
Yeah. Click on that now.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna...
What?
Isn't it Alt? Click?
You know what? Just gonna... Nope.
No,
Back
that
that
does
up.
not work.
Back that up.
Was
You know what?
That's the wizard
We're gonna...
from...
No, we're gonna talk about
Oh.
that. He's a
from
character.
Mickey.
He's from Fantasia.
He's also from
You know that one Mickey cartoon where he gets the hat and then he does the whoosh?
Sorcerer's
yeah, but
Apprentice?
he's also in the Mickey where they have all the paint.
He is.
Epic Mickey.
Because he's from that other one.
Epic Mickey.
Yeah, he's also from that.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's from Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And
not
then they made
Fantasia.
a really crappy movie about it 7 years later. With
Wait,
Nicholas
Oh
wait,
god, I
wait,
forgot
I
about
love
that.
that movie.
That movie's bad.
Why?
Have you watched it
It's
recently?
terrible.
Have you watched it
seen it
recently?
recently. I saw it when I was like 8.
You should watch
and
it
I loved
recently.
it.
This
So we're gonna put
video
it-
is now movie review.
No, we're gonna put a break in the recording for a minute because it's gonna be so much easier for me if I just put this in a guest window. Okay. Okay, so that's why this link is now blue because I had to do some messing around. But then
Purple? You mean now it's purple?
yeah, it is.
It's purple.
That's what I said.
You said blue.
Nah, that's fine. I thought I said pink.
Connor, fix it.
It's fine. It's fine.
Connor, edit it out.
It's fine.
Click
Okay,
it.
let's hope this works. Yes.
What do you know? But that still leaves the password.
Say, fellas, did somebody mention the door to darkness?
Oh, what? What is... What is that?
It's Disney's Edgy Mickey.
I don't like it. I want a refund.
Wait,
The hood is my favorite.
Yeah,
part.
is that like a peek in the hood?
No, that's his face. That's normal Mickey's face.
No, I think I don't.
Why
think
does
that
he
is.
look so
No, it is
angry?
because it goes around his eyes and comes to a point right here.
It looks
That's
so
normal
angry.
Mickey. Yeah, pull up a picture of Mickey.
No, it's fine.
No, I'm serious.
We'll do it later. We'll see him in a minute, okay?
Okay.
Are we gonna watch the rest of that video?
No.
No, that-
Jacob,
that was-
remember
It,
that
it just
point?
slow. It's a
Remember
meme
that
video.
point that I just made because I'm gonna forget it in about 2 seconds.
I forgot it already.
Oh, the point Mickey's nose here thing. Not nose, the forehead.
Got it.
I said forehead.
Stop.
I said
swearing.
forehead.
Okay. It just says Yensid.
It's Ganondorf.
You know what I said here?
No.
It just says Yensid on my notes.
Well, that's a problem. You should take more notes next
And it
time.
says Maleficent and Pete.
Okay, well those
Oh,
are
dude,
like...
Pete.
Those are the bad guys attacking them. I don't know why Yensid is here.
What does he do? What's his whole deal?
He's
from Epic Mickey.
No,
That's
that's
all
not
I
what
know.
he's from.
Fantasia.
Okay, he's from
Well,
Fantasia,
he's from-
but
yeah.
I know him from Epic Mickey.
He talks with Mickey and they make plans and stuff.
But Mickey was...
He's like a wise man, sort of.
Mickey's part of...
He's not a part of Organization 13.
Then why does he have a cloak? Is
I
he
don't
just
know.
He just has one.
That you'll learn quickly. Lots of people have that cloak. Don't know why.
But doesn't that... But everybody we've seen so far who has that cloak
No,
is a...
blindfold man. He had that.
didn't have it.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He
He had it.
He had the cloak? Yes, he had the cloak.
Tyler,
And
I
he's not- but is he
no,
a-
he's not Organization 13.
No. Everybody
He's not a
we've
nobody
seen-
either.
That's what I was going to say.
Nope.
Tyler, these people are like...
You'll be
Mickey's
so,
not a nobody right now, though.
No.
Okay.
He
They're
never
like the
is.
people from the Bye Bye Man. Everyone
There's
has
not
the
a
same
single-
black jacket just hanging around.
There's no
So when we learn
single
about-
cartoon
I don't know.
nobody, as far as we know.
Connor, so when did we learn about the girl? The memory stealing girl?
That was
You missed
that
it.
was Chain of Memories. You missed that.
No, like why she did.
Because she was being held hostage.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay.
The bad guys are here.
Okay.
Another
then-
link.
So then more stuff happens, and then this happens.
It's all...
You're absolutely right.
Aha! There you are.
See?
It's
It's,
blurry,
his normal
but-
face.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's blurry, but just you'll get the gist of it.
He looks so mad.
Because he is.
Okay.
I don't know why Sora's wearing red.
You sure have lots of friends to help.
What's going on? Why does he just keep opening
I
his...
guess we better all pull
Because
together and
this game
finish
is
this
poorly
battle
made.
for good.
Yes, Your Majesty.
This is-
Your boy might come and done.
Wait for it. By the way, the person doing this is the same person who plays Dance Water Dance.
What the heck was that?
Hold it.
Look out!
Goofy's dead. Okay, Goofy got hit in the
In
face.
the teeth.
Yeah, a little
He
bit.
fucking dies.
Goofy!
You kid, but
Goofy died?
You can see his cheek
No.
twitching a bit.
Ow! You're the king's captain. You gotta get up!
oh, it
No,
just
why
occurred to me
couldn't they
that
have killed Donald?
it just occurred to me that it'll be playing through that and through that and through that.
Goofy?
Oh.
If the audio sounds bad, I'm sorry.
Goofy!
He has become
This is
Daisy.
not happening. It can't be happening.
Thank God it's
Can't.
happening.
Why they...
Honestly, I wish it was done. Oh
Mickey gets
no.
mad.
They'll pay for this.
Wait for it.
Shing.
Wait.
He's a Keyblade man.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Oh, Donald had a stroke.
Sora's not a Keyblade master.
No, he just has
He's
one.
a scrub.
Notice how Sora's way older now. And yet his mom still doesn't know he's alive.
She's probably dead.
Why?
Kingdom Hearts, but there's no context.
Nah, we don't need that yet.
Okay, can I
Everybody now knows your love of Dragon Ball Z.
It's in a guest window. How is that even possible?
Oh wait,
Matt,
they
by
can't
the
see
way,
that?
I can hear your music.
What?
Oh, can you?
Yes.
They can't hear it?
My bad.
Or they can't see that? What we just saw?
No, they did.
Oh, okay.
It's a guest window.
Right.
That means that there's no like, there's no history.
Yeah.
No, but like...
So whatever
we
shows up.
recorded the picture of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's still there.
Okay.
No, but what I mean by guest window is it's not my fault because it has no history. That's just what Google automatically recommends. Can you stop flailing with that Coke and just
Oh, yeah.
open it?
Also, it's probably important to mention that throughout this entire game up to this point that Sora and the gang have been running into members of Organization 13 and have been calling him Roxas, and he doesn't understand why they're calling him Roxas.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's
I didn't
a pretty
know that.
big point that we should have known.
I didn't know that.
Connor didn't talk about that because apparently he didn't.
Because
know.
Barry didn't talk about that.
Well, I'm sorry that Barry.
Because
Barry
Gam didn't
Kramer.
talk about that. Alright.
Yeah, so Sora
And then,
doesn't
like,
really-
this is the last link, I swear.
Yeah.
Like, 5 minutes later this happens.
Goofy becomes a god.
We'll get to that.
Aha! There you are.
That's the same link.
Here's dead but
Yeah,
Roxas
it's a
not.
different video.
Why didn't you just play this?
Because the
Can't be
title
happening.
ruins it.
Idiot.
So you run this
Then, like,
way.
5 minutes happens.
Fellas!
Hey, fellas.
And then Goofy's just here.
They were gonna leave Goofy there just to rot. They didn't bury him or anything.
He took a boulder to the teeth.
Yeah.
No, that's
Fine.
not Goofy, is it?
No, it is.
No, that's Goofy.
No, it's just Goofy.
No, it's a nobody.
No, it's
are we
Goofy.
playing
He
by-
didn't die. He just like he
didn't die,
just got knocked out for a bit.
He got hit in the face with a boulder,
Just-
which no, which had enough force to make him slide across the ground and smack into a wall.
It'll explain it in like
Head-
2 seconds.
Okay.
Can I just add one thing for you? Is this like Roger Rabbit
Ultra
logic
Instinct
here, where
Scooby.
nothing can kill a cartoon?
I don't think so, but there is no cartoon death as far as I'm aware.
Hey guys,
so.
it's Ultra Instinct Goofy.
No,
Stop.
Now we have to edit this entire thing out.
Oh no.
Look at that face I actually paused on. Okay, everyone
Look
shut
at
up.
Mickey. He's like, "Ee."
Everyone shut up.
Yes, you know his name.
You know, that really hurt.
Aw, Goofy.
Of course, Your Majesty. I get bumped on the head all the time.
That's it.
That doesn't explain
He got
anything.
hit in the face with a flying boulder. Yeah, it just happens a lot.
I
Okay.
get smacked in the face.
Now we're done. Now we're done with the links. Okay.
All right. Okay. That's all the videos.
Okay.
Next. Me.
That's all the good content you guys get.
What happens next, Connor?
Good.
Next time. Okay, so I have it saved as Goofy dies JK lol.
JKLO.
GKL.
Is this where... This is Ansem 3.
Cool.
He's different now.
This is a different person than the other two Ansems.
But he has the same name.
You met Ansem...
No. And some 1, 2, and
Hey,
3. They're different.
remember how when we were talking about Diz and he mentioned the driver's license thing? I said, well, there's a few people who have that name.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't talking about the name Diz.
What? This and Ansem are the same person.
What?
Tyler's reality has
It's
been
time for
found.
backstory.
I like Diz, not him.
They're the same person.
I don't like him anymore.
His name is Ansem. He was the first Ansem, but the third one that you meet. We met the second one, but you didn't notice because you
Can
don't
we do
think
that as
things
humans
through.
now? Hello, human 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Wait, which game was it?
Hello, Human 5.
Well, that would
No,
then you would
I'm
know who it
saying-
is. Okay, can we continue?
Sure.
What did I miss?
Okay,
Oh, God.
okay. Here's the exposition.
Okay, so this is Diz. Diz
So-
pulls off the belts.
Ansem
Oh, no.
and that okay. Ansem was a scientist.
Yeah.
Who was researching hearts and stuff.
Okay.
He had an apprentice. His name is Xehanort. He looks like that.
Okay.
He's small for space reasons. Trust me,
Alright.
this thing gets filled up real quick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Xehanort gets corrupted by darkness.
And becomes?
Ansem? And Ansem.
Oh, he's Ansem.
Zemnis, take out the X.
I hate you.
That's Ansem.
I
too.
had a feeling, and then
Notice how they're...
why are they all Ansem though?
Well, Xehanort's
Here's the
dumb,
thing.
so he
Here's the
died.
thing. Xehanort, when he split into Nobody and Heartless, because this is a Heartless.
Okay.
I don't know how. This is a Heartless.
So
He decided to call
that's the Heartless. That's the
Heartless Nobody.
right. I can't remember nobody. I'm gonna just say
The one with the cloak.
nobody.
Alright. So, I don't know why he started calling himself Ansem. He just did.
So the nobody is the body that's left over. The Heartless is the heart that's left over.
More or less.
That's stupid. They should switch the names.
Yeah. Yeah, they
The
absolutely
Heartless
should.
are the heart, but they have like no feeling or anything whatsoever, so they call them Heartless.
That's so dumb.
Here's the thing you need to remember, though. Nobody's didn't exist in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Right.
In a game called Kingdom Hearts, fighting the Heartless makes more sense. Stop messing with the DualShock! I saw you pick it up and I freaked out.
Connor, do you want me to... Can you give me the controls?
No, because now you're still trying to pry off the joystick.
Just gonna put it over here so he can...
I don't care.
Alright, continue.
You'd rather me play with the... Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, click E.
Okay. Then Axel appears.
Again.
Yeah.
He's back.
He kidnaps Kairi.
The 7th princess. Okay.
Yes. Because he likes...
What's the goal now, by the way? Like, what's the bad guys trying to achieve?
That's our
Do we know yet?
Yeah, we don't know
Okay.
yet.
All right.
That's what's
Okay.
going on.
Okay. Axel
So-
kidnaps Kairi because
Okay.
he... I don't know why he kidnaps Kairi. I know it
Uh,
has to do with Sora.
he
but-
doesn't like Sora. He wants Roxas back.
Yeah.
Because they were best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
'Cause they
Shion.
ate ice cream
And
on the roof.
Shion, but Shion's inside of Roxas, so it's a whole
So they need to, like...
It's a rushing nesting doll of people.
Yeah, so I think he just kidnaps Kyrie to make
It's
Sora.
like
a Russian nesting doll, the thing I just said.
No, it's like the Sorcerer's Apprentice when they were they were all in the Russian.
You mean wrong Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's because it was a Russian nesting doll.
I know. But Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Your analogies make less sense than Kingdom Hearts.
I know. Alright. Next.
Kidnaps Kyrie.
Next slide.
He's dead now.
Cool. You killed him?
No, he sacrificed... Okay.
He killed himself.
Here's what was happening.
God.
They were being chased down by Heartlesses or Nobodies.
I don't remember.
They were being chased down by enemies. And to get to a portal that leads to a place called the World That Never Was. We'll see that in the next slide. He has a change of heart and is just like, alright, alright, Sora. I assume he makes that slip of the tongue. That makes logical sense for the character, so it's fine.
Yeah, he actually kind of does that sometimes, I think.
Okay, great. So that's not my fault. Super.
That's your fault.
So he's like, alright, Sora, you go through this portal, you save the day and whatever, and so he like fights them off, but then he dies because like it's a ton of people.
Okay.
Okay, so now Axel's
Dies for
dead.
a noble cause.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a good person. He's a good person.
He just wanted his buddy
World
back.
That Never Was.
With a big heart in this. Is that the moon?
It's Kingdom Hearts.
The world that never was is Kingdom Hearts.
Nope, the moon. The moon thing is Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
It's just above that castle.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm so confused.
That's fine.
Okay,
Come on,
that's.
we gotta get
I'll accept that.
This guy. Note how he looks like Ansem. He's not Ansem.
Not Ansem V2.
We'll call him Handsome Ansem.
Why?
Diz.
Uh-huh.
Really handsome. I apparently wasn't supposed to tell you that already.
Okay, well, I knew that.
Yeah.
Now you
Okay, here's where things get stupid. This is where it gets stupid.
Cool.
This is where they start messing around with computers more, and that's when everything goes off the rails.
Okay.
Ansem's plan. He's going to use a computer.
Which Ansem?
Ansem the Wise, Diz.
So Diz.
That one.
Can we refer to him as
That, yeah.
Ansem Diz?
We'll call him Diz, and then every other one will be... Well, we don't have to worry about the Ansems for a while,
Okay, so we'll call him Ansem.
because Heartless Ansem's dead.
Yeah.
The one from the first game?
Yeah, he's dead.
He's
Yeah,
down.
So this
Alright.
line's right here is dead.
Yeah,
He's down for the count.
You killed him
Alright,
in
yeah.
the first game.
Yeah.
Alright.
Zemnis isn't. He's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still
Dead,
with
fine.
Order the 13 dudes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, now they're kind of 12. Not even. I think all
They're
of them.
like...
Well, most of them are gone.
They're like
Yeah,
a 3.
You fight a lot of them, I think.
There's like
It's
3 of
fine.
them
Yeah,
left.
they're all gone.
Okay,
Alright.
so alive, no, dead, alive.
You know that the people in the video can't see you point.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make it sure for
Okay,
myself.
okay. So, his plan... Nope. We'll get to that.
That's not his plan.
His plan is to use this computer to encrypt Kingdom Hearts.
Uh-huh.
That's dumb, but okay.
I'm amazed how quickly you came to terms with that, because I still don't get it.
So what he's trying to do is he's trying to import something real into a digital so he can access it whenever he wants, because you can't get to Kingdom Hearts.
It's not to access it whenever he wants, it's that way the bad guys can't get it.
Okay.
Oh, because he's a good guy.
Yeah, this is a good guy.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
he's the good guy trying to save Kingdom Hearts.
Ansem the Wise feels guilty for what Xehanort did.
So he's trying to stop Xehanort from getting to Kingdom Hearts by putting Kingdom Hearts on a computer.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
That makes
He's
logical
he's
sense.
trying to cut and paste real life into fake.
Yeah, that's what I don't get, but anyway. Computer explodes.
It doesn't matter how he does it.
Computer explodes.
Why is that?
Diz dies. I don't know. Just
Alright,
happens.
time out. So
They die.
Diz dies,
Diz died.
but does that mean that he also died?
Yeah, they're the same person.
Ah, nuts. That's bad.
It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so computer go boom, and he bleh. Alright.
Yes.
Okay.
So now
So-
there's
Go to
one
King-
left.
Well,
Now we can just call him whatever the hell his name is.
Zemnis.
Short Wook.
Well, the fun thing is he dies at the end of this game.
Oh, awesome. Perfect. Let's keep
So
going.
now there's none.
Yeah.
Alright. So, by the way, he successfully encrypted Kingdom Hearts, I think.
I don't remember.
Because I know it's not a problem anymore, so I guess he did it.
He encrypted Kingdom Hearts?
I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
Let's
he
go with that.
didn't-
Let's go with that.
But when the computer exploded, what happened to Kingdom Hearts?
It's just I don't know.
I guess it got deleted, or, like, put back.
Oh, so now...
It's just not a problem anymore.
Okay.
They basically took the problem and pushed it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Now remember that Ansem guy?
Yeah.
Can I ask a stupid question? Why does everybody want to get to Kingdom Hearts?
It's basically like tons and tons of power.
Yeah. So like you know.
It's
like,
ultimate power with zappy fingers. Unlimited power with zappy fingers.
not the zappy fingers, but unlimited power, basically, right?
Yeah. Because, like...
That's where all, like, the hearts are stored.
Yeah, that's where the hearts are stored, and, like, the hearts are, like, the sword.
By the way, I forgot to mention, the reason that Ansem died in the first one was because, like, he opened the door to Kingdom.
Oh, yeah, and then it just vaporized him.
Yeah, because he was like, my money... They basically... Sora and Ansem had a bet. It was like, I'm going to open this door. If it's darkness, I win. If it's light, you win. He opens the door, he loses.
Hey, Connor, remember earlier how we talked about how everyone has zippers everywhere?
That's going to be replaced with belts.
Okay, I was going to ask, because Sora, it looks like he has
Zippers
zippers
on his
the bottom of his shoes.
I didn't notice that, but that's great.
Not only does he have zippers that go up his shoes, it's on the bottom of his shoes, too. I know that's really weird to bring up out of nowhere, but I felt
No,
like
that's a good point. I didn't think about that. They replaced it with belts. Note how he has 3 belts. 4 belts.
5 belts?
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, he has got 2 on each shoe now, too.
Belts.
Why?
Because it was designed by...
Because they like zippers and belts, alright?
Final Fantasy people.
Cloud Strife picks the fashion.
Okay, but now we
Belts.
still have
Spiky hair.
now we have one loose end. Only one loose end.
What's the loose end?
This handsome guy.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Ah, he's still kicking.
Yeah.
He's
He's
gonna
been helping.
kick him.
No, he's been helping. He's been helping you.
Why?
In that zippy...
So after the computer explodes, he goes back to his true form. That guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Blindfold
belt
man.
face dude.
Yep. Who's
Blindfold.
actually that guy.
What?
It's Riku.
Why? I thought it looked like Riku, but you
'cause it's
said it
Riku.
wasn't Riku when I said it was Riku.
You never said it. You never said
said
it.
it.
Yeah, you pulled him up and I'm like, oh, it's Riku. And then you're
never
like,
said
no,
Riku.
it's
No.
Blindfold Man.
No.
This is all
You said it was
recorded.
Zemnis.
This is all
Oh, I said it
recorded.
was Zemnis.
We could-
Which I was right about.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
because
Zemnis.
that was Zemnis
No,
on
that-
the picture, right?
No, that was Ansem.
Hey, Connor.
Yeah, but that was him.
Connor,
Wait,
bring
oh,
back
now
the
I'm-
clip.
now-
This is not this. This looks like this.
Okay, yeah,
future
but
Connor,
where did
bring
he
back
come
part
from?
Where we said that
He just showed up.
So what happened to him?
Okay, what happened to who? Him?
No, the in between the two.
Him?
Yeah, who's he?
That's Zemnis.
That's Zemnis. He's not related to. Oh God.
These two are both this guy.
Okay.
This is the nobody of this guy. This is the heartless of this guy.
Okay.
Okay, what's your question? Okay.
He just came out of nowhere.
Want me to tell you why he looks like this?
Yes.
Remember that possession in Kingdom Hearts 1?
Whose possession?
When
Ansem possessed
Riku's?
Riku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over time, he looked more and more like Ansem.
Okay.
And then the computer exploded and he stopped.
You just bopped the Yui?
Yeah.
I don't know why. He just doesn't anymore.
Zipper. All right.
No, he had a zipper.
And then he has a bigger, wider
And
zipper.
he doesn't look like that. That's what he looks like in Kingdom Hearts 3. I think. Right?
All right, so that's Riku,
That's Riku.
but that's what he looks like now.
This is what he looks like in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, but...
This is how he gives you more identifiable than this.
Okay. Continue.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Naminé shows up. She's like, Hi Kairi. I'm your nobody.
Okay.
I was right.
She shouldn't know that. You didn't say that again. You said
didn't?
you said it was
Oh.
Sora's sister.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
Well, first you said girlfriend, and I was like, no.
No.
Okay. So,
Kairi is his girlfriend.
not really.
I don't know. It's
Kairi isn't important. Notice how she's one of the most, like, supposed to be one of the most important characters, and I've only showed her, like, twice.
Yeah, you've shown all.
I've
the
shown
different
Naminé.
versions of-
I've shown Naminé more than Kairi.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, because
It does more than Kairi.
All right. So that's her. So she's a no. I was right when she died before she.
Kind of.
Yeah. So why'd you say no? You're an idiot.
Look, she didn't die. Okay, here's the rules on Kairi. She doesn't work like anyone else, or in general.
All right. Yeah, this is fine.
Because this nobody is half Kairi, half Sora.
Okay.
That's why she doesn't look. That's why she doesn't look like Kairi.
That's why she has blonde.
That's also why she's
No, that doesn't explain why she has blonde hair.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But here's the thing: a nobody is supposed to look like the person it came from.
She looks like her with blonde hair.
Note: Roxas, Sora, not look alike.
Okay.
We'll explain why in a few games.
They can do keyblades.
Actually, is it the next?
maybe.
No, it's not because I changed the order.
All right,
Okay.
just keep going.
Okay.
Just keep going.
Mystery Man.
Don't worry, out of time.
Okay, and then this letter from Mickey washes up on shore.
Okay.
Wait,
Where's
the game's
Short?
not over yet. They haven't fight Zemnis.
I'm skipping over that.
Why? But
They,
it's
they
fun.
killed Zemnis at the end.
Yeah, Sora and Riku high five, and then they fight Zemnis, and there's a cool scene where they like deflect lasers for like 2 minutes.
You know I don't care, right?
Yeah, I know you don't
It's
care.
not important to the plot. It's not important to the plot.
Yeah, but it's a cool fight.
I don't care. This is a plot.
Wow,
So wait, so what happened to Mickey? Where'd he go?
He
He disappeared again?
No, he's still at his castle, I think. Right?
Who's the kid?
Mickey. Castle.
I think.
He wrote the letter.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, no, he is at the castle. Okay, the next game is also going to be happening like a little bit before this.
Okay.
Like a little bit before this letter. The next game ends with Mickey writing the letter.
Neat.
Yep.
So what does the letter say? Or does it just wash up on shore?
It washes up on shore.
Show credits?
It washes up on shore. Sora reads the letter. Oh no, Pluto gave him the letter, right?
Does it wash up on a beach?
It washes up on a beach.
Then what? Doesn't Pluto? Doesn't he
That was
run
in
off
the
with
first
Pluto?
game.
Yeah, Pluto was the
That
one
was
who
the
gave
first game they wrote.
Donald in the first
gave
Whatever.
Gave Donut.
Not important. Not important. He gets the letter.
Sora reads the letter.
He reads it out of camera shot. It's like the camera's facing behind the letter, and then he runs off with Mickey and Goofled.
So you have no idea what the letter says.
Donald and Goofled.
So you have no. We have
no
no
idea
idea
what
what
it
the letter
says.
at this point. All right. Okay, roll credits.
Coded.
Now it's computers.
This one's gonna be super simple.
Okay.
It has 8 things. The previous one had 27.
All right, go.
This one has 8. This is the second least complicated.
All right, go.
I really want that letter to say.
Jiminy Cricket. Remember him from Kingdom Hearts 1?
Yeah, he was awesome. I
Yeah,
love him.
he's been recording all your adventures. So he gives the book that he's been writing in to King Mickey.
All right.
It says this, and he didn't write that.
Their hurting will be mended when you return it to the...
Return to end it. It's rhyming for no reason.
Okay, wait, who didn't write it? Jiminy Cricket didn't
Jiminy
write it?
Cricket did not write it. I wrote Good Boy Jiminy Gives Homework. And then I wrote Homework Vandalized.
What did you write?
Good Boy Jiminy Gives Homework. Forgot Matt was here.
Well, look, he's been on
Okay.
Instagram listening
The
to
Rescue
music.
Ranger programmers are like, we'll make a data Sora.
Why?
It's okay. Think of it this way.
Still got them.
Sora's
He's-
like this all-powerful being, apparently.
Not really.
Okay.
Still got
Here's
them
okay. Here's what the
degrees.
plan is. Here's what the plan is. They're gonna analyze the book via computers,
Okay.
Okay.
and then that like
Data is going
That
to
data-
create a Sora.
no, that data is gonna be like its own world.
Okay.
Computers work. Think like how '90s thought the 2000s computers would be.
Okay.
Think like Tron,
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
which is great because Tron is actually a thing in these games. Like you go to Tron
You
World.
can go to Tron World.
Are you
the second-
serious? That's
it's
awesome.
Yeah,
the-
the first time you go to it, it's like old school Tron, but then when you go back, it's like Tron Uprising Tron, or what's the new Tron
that
reboot?
one...
It's fine.
I forget which version of the second game.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The point is, it's a different one. The first game had Tron.
Okay, yeah, that was a good one.
Tron.
Okay.
Okay.
So, okay. So they make Data Sora. So basically, he serves like an antivirus because when they boot up the computer, basically the entire book is like bugged, like a video game
The
bugs.
book is bugged?
Yeah, it's bugged. It has bugs.
Okay.
I
see.
We'll get to why in a minute.
Gross.
Because Nominee is
Erase
in,
the memory.
No, Nominee is in the book.
Neat.
Not literal Nominee, but like a data representation of Nominee.
Is now inside the...
Computer
The-
book. Computer book.
Can we refer to it as game?
Yeah, that works. So she's in the game now.
Alright.
So the problem is because it's also all a video game.
Yeah, I see the problem now.
This was a phone game, by the way. Then it was ported to the DS as recoded.
Okay.
So that's why it says coded at the top. By the way, it's RE dot. It's like RE colon space coded. Trust me, we aren't in the bad titles yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that you're gonna probably object to how I structured these things.
I probably will.
Yeah, but trust me, I have my reasons for it because I wanted to end with Dream Drop Distance.
Okay.
I couldn't manage that. It's because that's where Kingdom Hearts 3 picks up,
Okay, sure.
and that's what Tyler knows. So I want to do that bit
yeah,
last.
that is true.
Yeah, because they go to the... I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah. Nominee Exposit says, hey, Sora, your whole everything is kind of weird. Like you got rocks is in there, and then you got... By the way, I'm pretty sure Nominee at this point is inside of Kairi again.
Yes.
Okay, great. So Nominee's like, hey, by the way, all the bugs are happening because she messed with Sora's memory.
Yeah, like I assume.
I don't know why that happened, but okay.
Alright.
So, I have like a half burp, and I can't...
Just
Okay.
don't talk about it.
Okay. She's like, hey, you have Roxas inside of you, and then you got like Shion inside of that, And you have some other character who we're not going to talk about until the next game, which will be in like a few things. You know who it is.
Yeah, I do.
And then all that Jim Jam's happening, you got to go fix some stuff. And then Data Sora reports that all back to King Mickey, who like turns off the computer at that point.
He literally just turns off the computer.
Pretty much. Also, he's been traveling with like Digital Donald and Digital Goofy this whole time, I think. Right?
I don't know. I never played Code.
Okay. Okay. So they've been doing that. Anything else of note? Yeah. So he turns off the thing. This is Mickey.
He's got belt shoes too.
Data Sora explains all to Mickey. Mickey writes a letter, basically saying, "Hey, you need to come here and do some stuff." So Yen Sid has a purpose now. He warns
To stroke his beard some more.
Don't worry about that. He says, "Hey, now that Ansem and Xemnas are dead, Xehanort's coming back. We're kind of panicking because that's real bad. We don't want Xehanort back."
Xehanort of Project 13 or Organization 13.
That's Xemnas.
Xemnas was his nobody who ran organization.
Remember, Xehanort's the scientist apprentice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Xehanort coming back is don't.
I'm just.
But how is he coming back? Both of his
Ansem
pieces
was the
died.
Ansem was the heartless.
He died.
The nobody died. The Xemnas.
Right.
And do you remember from the rules where I said if the heartless and nobody die, they become a full person?
Ooh, that's a problem.
Yeah, it is. Because now Xehanort's coming back. And
But
that's
the other dude is not. He's dead.
Who? Xemnas or Ansem?
No, the professor.
Ansem the Wise?
Diz.
Yeah.
Diz.
Yeah, no, he's dead. He wasn't a
very
nobody. He was a
He's
full
very
person. Yeah. If the full person dies, then they're just gone.
So how do you become a heartless and a nobody?
Keyblade.
Keyblade, or if your heart gets corrupted by darkness.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is first page stuff, Tyler.
It's been a few hours. It's been a few hours. It's been a few hours.
Right.
Don't be mean.
So that dude's coming back.
Okay. So to prepare for this, Yen says like, hey, we need to give Riku and Sora the Mark of Mastery so we can have some Keyblade Masters to help with the whole problem.
Okay.
So then that leads into Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
The biggest or second biggest slide I have. Okay. Don't worry, we have a brain break after this, which has like 3 things on it.
Okay. Get started. We're running out of time, my dude.
Mark of Mastery. This is our cast. On the left you have Aqua, in the middle you have Terra, on the right you have Ventus.
Oh, that I assume refers to elements like water.
Yep,
earth,
water. Yep, water, earth, and air.
But they don't have fire.
There's no fire.
They have fire.
Okay.
I feel like we're getting.
They're being. Shut up. We're getting
to that.
Yeah, there's no reason for there not to be fire. They're just.
Oh, they just didn't have. There's literally.
He had an X on his third. You'll get what that joke means in a few games.
A few games.
You get it in Dream Drop Distance.
All right.
They're being trained by Master Ericus. This is one of the first pictures I found of him, and I thought it was hilarious, so I had to use it.
Alright, so they're all Keyblade users trying to become Keyblade Masters.
So Master Ericus gives them the Mark of Mastery, which basically just lets them become Keyblade Masters. He's only giving it to Terra and Aqua because Ventus is a child. They aren't to scale here.
Okay.
Okay, neat.
Ventus is a lot smaller than all of them. I think Terra is probably the tallest. Aqua's the magic user, Ventus is the quick one, and Terra is the I'm gonna hit him real hard.
Hammer user.
You're gonna learn. Terra is an idiot. And,
of course.
And it's
that.
Yeah. All right. So Aqua passes because she's a good little student. Terra fails because he's too angsty and has darkness in his heart. He's basically Riku.
Oh, so it's like game 1.
He's like game 1 Riku.
Okay.
All right. Meanwhile, in Radiant Garden, Ansem the Wise, he is like doing some science.
So we're backtracking to when he was still alive.
This is like 10 years before
Kingdom Hearts 1.
What? Okay.
I didn't realize I didn't mention that.
Yeah, you did. I was gonna say it, and then I thought you were gonna say it, and then I forgot.
I'm sorry about that. Ansem the Wise. He's like researching with all of his friends. Most if not all of these, are the Organization 13 members' somebody's.
Okay, when they're together.
Yeah, when they're full people. And also there's a little kid walking around. Her name's Kairi.
Oh, look at that.
Remember I said that it was an important plot point that she didn't know that she didn't have her memories?
Yeah.
That's because she's from Radiant Garden.
Okay.
Okay. So she's the princess of Radiant Guardian.
She's
Radiant Guardian.
she just wanders around. I don't know what she does.
She's a princess.
All right. Meanwhile, again, I think this is while they're taking the exam, but I just did this for the sake of explaining easy. They go to Destiny Island. They meet a kid.
Okay.
His name's Riku.
Oh, yay.
So
Where's Sora?
We'll get to that.
We will. Actually, I don't think
He's not
Sora's
done
coming in at the very end. Tyler, look up.
I'm doing something.
All right.
He's not done falling.
So
into
Terra talks to Baby Riku and is. Oh, by the way, do I have this as its own thing? Yeah. Okay. So Baby Riku is told by Terra how to use a Keyblade. That's why in Kingdom Hearts 1 the Keyblade was supposed to go to Riku because he's the only one who knew how to use one. Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what this is. Kairi also goes to Destiny Island. I don't know how or why.
I don't know either.
I didn't play this
And then
one.
She forgets everything.
I didn't play this one. Aqua teaches her how to use a Keyblade, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So Kairi knew how to use a Keyblade this whole time.
And she hasn't.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, there's only one Keyblade to go around.
Oh, but she was in Sora, so that's
Because
like he could use
Sora's
it.
Batwing thing, I don't know if that's a Keyblade or not. I think it's not, but it very well could be.
But like since
The
no,
Batwing?
okay, so time out.
Yeah.
So since she was infused into Sora,
That hasn't happened yet.
right. But in Kingdom Hearts 1, when she's infused into Sora, does that mean that because Aqua taught her how to use a Keyblade, he could then use the Keyblade without?
No,
Because you got the Keyblade before then.
Yeah. The Keyblade kind of like...
It's ambiguous as to whether or not Aqua taught Kairi,
Yeah,
but it makes a lot of sense if she
In
did.
Kingdom Hearts 1, he got the Keyblade as soon as
Yeah.
Riku...
As soon as Riku jumped into the portal.
Also,
As soon as he jumps into the portal, and then he ran to the
I kinda-
secret place and then got...
Yeah.
What?
Kind of bit about the Keyblade. It's just like it kind of chooses.
Yeah, it chooses who it goes to.
So it just kind of chose. Sora
It's like Harry
even though
Potter
he doesn't know
wands.
what he's doing.
It's like Harry Potter wands. You can just summon
But
them
it
whenever you
totally
want.
could have been Neville.
It's like, oh, this is an upgrade.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It totally could have been, and that would have been
It
great.
should have been.
It doesn't matter.
Just like, this is an upgrade for the Wave Sword.
Alright.
Taints Keyblade. Kairi goes to IOG. Motorcycle Man.
Cool.
Ooh, what's that weapon? Is
That's a
that another
Keyblade.
blade?
That's a Keyblade.
But it looks nothing.
They don't
Like
all look like keys.
Well,
The way to know if it's an evil Keyblade is if it doesn't look like a key.
but the other one did. Was that not an evil
Keyblade of Hearts.
Yeah.
I think that's like a neutral one. I don't know. It looks evil, but I don't think it is.
It looks bad.
It
That
does.
makes it bad.
It's weird because I have coded on this. I have coded below Dream Drop Distance because of things. What? Are you okay?
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Okay.
That's like the Uno
Motorcycle
game all over
Man.
again.
Motorcycle Man appears. He looks like Sora.
But
Sora's a child at this point.
Black. Ooh, okay. All
I
right.
don't know why. I
Following, I guess.
don't know why he looks like Sora.
It just keeps getting more and more confusing. Can they
gotta
please
work for
have a
it,
linear
that's
plot?
No, that'd be too easy.
Why do they have to go back?
Looks like Sora, and then I just have exposition written there.
What's
Okay.
the deal? What's this whole deal?
Okay, so he goes up to Ventus and is like, "Hey, you know who I am?" And he's like, "No." Are you sure? Look into my eyes. And he's like, "I only know one person with yellow eyes." Oh wait, see that guy in the top left?
No, I can't see from here.
Oh, see that bald guy with the objectively evil everything?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Now can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Much better.
Yeah. He's Ventus's old master. His name is Xehanort.
That name
It'll
is
make
familiar.
sense.
That name is much familiar. Who is that?
Ansem's apprentice.
Oh.
That's the guy who got
The researcher man who
Yeah,
became
research
Ansem
dude.
and
Okay.
Xemnas.
Yeah.
Dude, it's very confusing to go over, what is it, all of the games in one day? I'm kidding, I'm losing track. When it was like two bad guys, when it was Maleficent who did nothing, and then the other...
Bless you.
Don't worry. This guy in the top left, he's like the new big bad.
New big bad, got
Yeah.
it.
He's like the biggest bad.
He's becoming the biggest bad in the other version as well, the normal version.
Yep. This is all explaining what's going on with Ansem, or not Ansem, Xehanort.
Okay,
And
so
the
this
Market
is
Master.
Xehanort's backstory.
This is all me explaining what Jens Sid was talking about at the end of Coded.
Okay.
Coded's like the least important game in the entire franchise.
I can tell.
Yeah. This is buddy's name. Okay. So, this is called the Keyblade.
No, that's the X blade.
But that's the Greek
X.
symbol. That's the Greek
For
symbol. Key.
Yeah. Can we call
It's-
it an X blade?
We will call it the X blade,
so
but
that I don't get
just
confused.
know the subtitles call it the X blade. By the way, that's supposed to be X dash blade, but this font doesn't have a dash.
Okay.
That's a really cool looking blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually looks dope.
Because it's like the ultimate key.
That is like the big super keyblade.
And that.
And who has it?
No one.
Yeah.
It hasn't. I assume that in Kingdom Hearts
it's
3
special.
it's going to choose Sora.
No, it's super special.
Sora?
It's super special. It that controls Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
So
I like it.
the thing is, okay, I apparently didn't have a slide explaining this. So what he does is he takes Ventus and like extracts his darkness and
Okay.
makes this nerd. His name is Ventus. Ventus Vanitas.
I don't. There's no X.
No. He's not a nobody.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a weird exemption from everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like the embodiment of this kid's darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the idea.
Getting lost.
Okay, you want to get even more lost?
Yeah.
His plan is to get Vanitas to fuse with Ventus, which will make the Keyblade.
That's not gonna work. Is that gonna work?
It does.
That's
for
not
reasons.
gonna work. Is it gonna work?
Here's the reason
Who
why
are you playing as in this game?
you're playing as all three of them. They each have their own campaign.
Yes.
Okay. So
Square Enix made this game, right?
yeah,
They're idiots.
yeah, a little bit. Okay, so Ventus. Here's the thing I don't understand. If this kid came out of this kid, and then the idea is to put this kid back in this kid,
That shouldn't do anything.
why does it make a Keyblade?
Why does it do anything?
Some soul chemical reaction. I don't know. Ask Xehanort. He did all the years of studying on this.
Hey, let me ring up Xehanort. Hey, dude. Why?
These lads go to the Keyblade graveyard to fight.
Neat.
Should you explain what the Keyblade graveyard is?
That's Union Cross.
Oh yeah.
Basically,
I forgot about
okay,
that.
here's the thing. Keyblade War happened where a bunch of Keyblade wielders fought over the X-Blade
Why?
because it's real good. It's a real good sword. And
It's a real
that's
good
not
sword.
exactly why they were fighting.
Just consider that
That's
the
not
X-Blade is
why...
ultimate.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it a bit later, but you know
They're
why
warring
that's
for different reasons, but as far as we know at the moment, it's because they wanted the Keyblade.
Yep. The X Blade.
The X-Blade. If I say the Keyblade and it doesn't make sense for it to be like a
Here,
regular
let's say
one.
one is the Keyblade
Look,
and the other is a Keyblade.
I'm gonna try calling it X-Blade, but I've been calling it Keyblade so much that I'm gonna call it that by mistake.
And you, my friend, need to wear actual shirts and not
Tank tops.
tank tops.
Okay. That's not gonna make any... Sam, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine,
You
man.
look drunk.
You have no proof?
Hey, can you give me a water? You're not paying much attention anyway.
I'll get 2 waters.
Give me a Coke. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Do you currently have one?
You just
Yeah, there's one
finished,
sitting right
How's
in front
it-
of your face.
I would dump it
Okay.
out, but there's no
You didn't say
drama.
full.
Are you guys ready for all the shenanigans to happen?
Yeah.
Alright.
No, but let's do it anyway.
Alright. Let's go to Keyblade Graveyard. Ericus has an idea. If he kills Ventus, then the Keyblade can't happen.
He splits into 2 people, doesn't he?
Nope.
Okay.
You killed the
'Cause-
Keyblade.
Terra stops him. Murders him.
Because he is darkness.
A little bit. And also, like... Terra's thing is that he doesn't think anything through, so when...
He acts on instinct, so he just does.
He's incredibly impulsive. You're absolutely right.
Alright.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Tyler.
that's basically the whole Jim Jam. And then like Eric is like, I'm gonna kill him so bad things don't happen. He's like, you're gonna kill him, I'm gonna kill you, and then he kills him.
So, though the Aqua and Terra, I think
I guess that makes him into a Darkling.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh
So-
god, is that what the Darkling is on Kingdom Hearts 3's
That's-
cover?
It probably is. That's probably
Okay,
exactly
here's
Did you guys just unlock the secret to Kingdom Hearts 3?
bad choice of words. Unlock.
I mean, we're talking about keys all night.
Okay, okay.
Here, hold
here's-
on, time out. I have a question before we...
Okay, before you
Before-
ask your
can
question,
I- I'm
before you
gonna
ask your
forget my
question, I want to
question.
explain something. Okay, you know what? Ask your question.
Alright, so... It's a quick question. Aqua and Terra treat Ventus like he's their little brother.
Yeah, they're basically all a big old happy family.
Okay.
Of friends.
Done. Question
Yeah,
done.
okay.
Alright.
A Darkling is when a Keyblade wielder.
Look at your phone.
It goes dark. What?
Yeah.
Your mom texted you and so did Erica. And the thing Erica
We'll
said
talk
was
about
kinda
Matt. We'll talk about that later. Because I'm not cutting the recording for that.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Whatever. We've mentioned her existence once or twice.
How long do you think this one's gonna record? Because I need to.
We're on Birth by Sleep.
Until 8.
We're on Birth by Sleep. We still have
We'll be done by 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what time is it currently?
It's
6:30.
6:34.
Oh, easy. This is the
Okay.
last super big one because Dream Drop Distance isn't that huge.
I'm having. Yeah, you might want to cut that whole thing out. And,
What?
Talking about times and stuff.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Trust me, I've left worse things in these videos, like my entire desktop in some of the earlier ones.
Oh yeah, no, that's not a good idea.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I lost track of where we were. Okay. Terra kills Ericus. Okay.
Yes, that you were.
These are
no. You were gonna explain.
Okay, a Darkling is when a Keyblade wielder becomes a Heartless and nobody. The Heartless becomes a Darkling.
I think it would
Which
be
is
the
the-
Keyblade Master dies and then becomes a Darkling because Sword stabbed himself and then became out.
Yeah, but that's when no one cared about the plot.
Okay,
And technically, he's in a weird spot because he wasn't really chosen by the Keyblade, but kind of.
I guess so.
Oh wait, but he killed him with a Keyblade, so he
Yep.
would become two things, right? So
I
what
guess.
does he become?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't think it's ever addressed. Unless I'm mistaking it, and then he just like kind of slapped him too hard and he died. I don't know.
Yeah, or you just might have not.
Anything's
killed him at
possible.
all.
Anything's possible.
All right,
Just remember, Darklings look like Heartlesses with capes.
no, you mean cloaks?
No, I mean capes. Like, there's no hood, just a cape.
Darkling.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
okay.
a nobody, a Darkling.
Okay.
Darklings aren't important. We'll move on.
I got scared by the darkness.
Cut spoon. Okay. This is who everyone is fighting.
Gaston.
We'll talk about this.
Gaston?
We'll talk about him in a second.
That's Gaston.
It's not Gaston. You've kind of met him earlier. I told you to remember him, but you absolutely forgot.
Already forgot about half the round.
This was back in 3.6 or 3.5.8 over 2.
Oh wait, no, we're talking about.
Okay.
Oh, is it the red-haired dude?
Nope.
Axel?
Nope.
No.
This guy's name is Brig. We'll talk about him in a minute. Ventus is fighting Ventus. This is the most important fight. Because these
Ventus
two...
fights him in the graveyard.
Yeah, everyone's in the graveyard.
Everyone's
fighting in the graveyard.
It's Smash Bros. Ultimate. Everyone's
here. Exactly. So he's fighting him, which is the most important one, because if something goes wrong, the Keyblade will form. And we don't want that. Because Keyblade, bad. Terra
So
is
how
fighting...
exactly, what has to go wrong for the Keyblade to come into existence?
I don't exactly know.
I think just
And the
I
X-Blade.
think if Ventus
one-
wins
I think if either one kills the other.
They kind of just have to draw.
a little bit, it's like involuntary fusion.
Yeah.
So
I
anyone
don't
wins.
know.
Alright, okay. Everybody's here.
Focus,
Terra
focus, plot,
fights
focus.
Xehanort.
Xehanort.
Apprentice, Big Bad.
So, but I thought he was the one up there.
Yeah, he is.
So now he looks like that?
No.
This is what he looked like before. Remember how he looked like young and handsome before?
Uh-huh.
That takes place after this.
Wait, so Terra's fighting him.
Terra is fighting
Oh, I thought you meant
Xehanort.
Aqua.
No,
Aqua.
Aqua is fighting Brig. Brig is Zigbar from earlier.
Zigbar was a part of Organization 13. We mentioned him briefly, but not.
He had a
Which
cool
weapon
eye. He had a
was
cool
he?
eye patch. I don't remember.
Okay.
He has
It's
a gun
one
thing.
Oh yeah, he has a sword that he holds like a gun.
It does shoot bullets
How do you spell
too.
his name?
Oh, like in Star Wars
X-I-G-B-A-R.
Rebels, that stupid kid with the gun shooty shoot. No, not Rebels. Yeah, Rebels.
Yeah, kind of, but no.
Yeah.
No. You know how that's like a handle with a gun that comes... Yeah, that's what he's holding.
Okay.
I don't know how that shoots anything, but it does.
Alright.
Okay, so that's Zigbar. So then...
Aqua loses, obvious. No, Aqua wins because he kills him. Aqua wins, makes him into that because she killed him with a Keyblade, right?
Tyler understands this Jim Jams.
But then who's the Heartless? Where does the Heartless go?
Heartlesses are just those little... The only exemption to the Heartlesses being...
Like,
The Heartlesses are always those little goopy guys,
Okay.
except in the one case of Ansem.
And Sora.
no,
Sora was also like a weird one,
Until
except
he got hugged.
I assume Kyrie can like see who the original person was.
Yeah, Kyrie doesn't follow any rules of anything.
Nah, Kyrie's like exempt.
Okay.
Alright.
She is the god, not Goofy.
Well, no, it's because she's one of the
No,
princesses of
Goofy?
Heart, I assume.
Goofy's the god.
I don't think so. I think she just defies everything.
It's fine.
Alright.
Goofy will hook you into another dimension.
Okay. Okay.
Your
Okay.
eyes out.
Well, can we continue?
Yeah, continue, go.
Yeah, okay.
They make the sword.
Yeah,
Cool.
Of course, something goes wrong. They
Yeah.
make the sword. Who wins?
Well, as they're fighting internally, because now they're like fighting inside the sword, like mental fight.
Okay.
It's more like a willpower thing. Ventus wins and overtakes Ventus, which makes the sword. And then Ventus is the bad one.
Good. Bad guy wins.
Bad guy wins. And
Bad
then,
guy wins.
And then Ventus is like, yeah, but I'll just destroy the Keyblade. It's like, no, you idiot. That destroys both. He destroys the Keyblade.
That'll kill us both.
Yeah.
But wait, Ventus obviously. Oh yeah, no. There's the blowy up here.
Yeah. I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I did it this way.
Okay.
I just
Everything explodes.
Yeah, they all explode.
Keyblade goes away.
Because
X-Blade
Ventus
goes
is a good person. Ventus is kind of still alive.
Okay.
The good one.
Yeah,
still
Ventus
alive.
is alive. You want?
Oh,
okay, so what happens
turns
is
into Sora.
No. He looks like Roxas,
Yes, he does.
and I'll explain that in literally one click.
Okay.
So
I'm pulling it together.
You know that bit with Kyrie, how she flew out into Sora?
Mm-hmm.
She was the second person to do that. He was the first.
Who did he fly into?
Sora.
This is so dumb.
Wait, so the key, but
Keyblade's
Sora's in
gone.
the key.
No, Keyblade exploded. He's
No,
out.
no.
that
The graveyard.
exploded.
Sora's in the graveyard.
No, you know that dream dimension he was in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts
That's
1?
the key graveyard.
No, he's just there, and the soul got to him. What happens is, like Ventus is like, hears a voice saying, "Hey, you need some help or something." Like that's not me quoting. It's just like something
Okay.
along those lines. And then he's like, "Yeah, I could use some help. All right, just like give me your soul or whatever." That's fine. And then Ventus like throws out the soul, and little kid Sora catches it. I don't know how.
That's probably why Sora gets a Keyblade before Riku. Then.
Exactly.
Because
Ventus can use a Keyblade.
Yeah.
Because Ventus was going to become a Keyblade master.
Yeah, but he is a current Keyblade wielder. There's a big difference.
So Roxas. But okay, so now. Oh, I'm so confused.
So Roxas, the reason Roxas looks like Ventus is, and this, I had a whole thing that made a ton of sense. The only flaw was that his name was Roxas and not some weird Ventus thing. So this kind of explains why he was just a heartless and a nobody before. The way I see this is when Kyrie hugged the heartless Sora, that killed both the nobody and the heartless, and that's why he became Sora. The nobody is actually Ventus's. That's my guess.
That could be it, honestly.
There's a plot hole with that in that Ventus's body is somewhere else. So you know how Keyblades basically serve as like plot contrivances?
Yeah, they fixed them. They're
By the way-
plot armor.
by the
They're
way-
literally the plot armor of Kingdom Hearts.
Aqua uses her Keyblade to make Castle Oblivion.
What?
Yep. Okay, so they
So Aqua loses her Keyblade.
she just like wishes it into existence with the Keyblade.
She just goes, make a...
Okay, no.
Remember
Here's the
the
thing. This place here is what was where they were living, and then she just like gave it a new paint job and new physics.
They were there.
Because the thing about
They were here.
No, this is a different place.
Okay.
This is Radiant Garden. This is a different place.
Okay.
I forget what it was called.
Uh-huh.
Wait, was this Hollow Bastion? This wasn't Hollow Bastion.
The other place that I think you're talking about is Hollow Bastion.
No, this is Radiant Garden. It becomes Hollow Bastion, I think.
Maybe.
Not important, Matt.
You know what's even less important? That's from Eric.
Okay, here's the thing. So she basically... Here's the thing about... I don't care. Here's the thing about Castle Oblivion. It's basically like a maze that's constantly changing.
You can't escape.
So unless you have like the certain...
There's no context for that.
No, I don't. You can explain it to me when we're done.
Oh, we were playing footsie.
Not now.
No, it's like the
Here's the thing. So, yeah, unless you have like the passwords basically, like the cheat codes, you can't get to a specific room. So while Ventus is like healing up from that explosion that he should have died from, because apparently Ventus also lives. They just like unfuse and that basically mortally wounds both of them, I think. So while Ventus is healing up, Aqua... First of all, do I have a slide here? Or... Yeah. So then they go there and she basically puts him like a... You know those like healing tanks from Star Wars?
Yeah.
Basically like that.
Okay.
So then he's healing up. So then Aqua returns to the Keyblade graveyard.
Okay.
Just in time to see those two.
Who?
Xehanort?
It's Terra and
Terra and Xehanort. And so Xehanort uses the darkness in Terra's heart to possess him and become Terranort. Who's later just his name is Terra-Xehanort, but to shorten that, the people call him Terranort.
okay.
So Xehanort is now possessing Terra. His body lives on in his armor. So these people have been wearing armor this whole time. It's not important. So Terra's soul is basically just hanging out in his armor. Xehanort's old man body just fades away. That's why he looks young when he's the apprentice.
Because he's Terra's body. He's
Yep.
Terra's body. Okay. This
Then
is getting so confusing.
we're almost done. This is the last big one. So then Terra gets swooshed into a portal.
And pops out with Riku.
Nope. Not
What?
yet. Not yet.
What do you mean?
Wait,
why
who-
not?
Riku's not in the portal yet. This is 10 years before Kingdom Hearts 1.
who?
Oh wait,
who
she
is
goes
the
into the portal. I thought the portal went to the.
Nope. No. Remember that?
Destiny
Remember?
Island.
Remember the portal from Game 1?
Mm-hmm.
It's basically
It's that portal?
more or less.
Neat. So she gets.
Not exactly.
Is that why she loses
Not
her
exactly.
memories?
Not exactly. She doesn't lose her memories.
Yet.
No, at all. She doesn't. She never loses her memories. Kyrie's the one who loses her memories.
Wait. So who are we talking about now?
Aqua.
But you had the arrow.
No. I'm
The
talking about the
line,
new
I'm
arrow.
sorry.
Okay.
All right. Aqua goes into the portal.
It's not the same portal. I thought it was at the time, I think. So just... He sent her to the other
he
side.
made the portal.
Yeah.
And sent her in it.
Yeah. Here's the dumb thing. That portal leads to the other side of the door from Kingdom Hearts 1.
So she's in Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Or she's on the path to Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly. In this like dark dimension place. It's not exactly just a hallway. It's like a whole pocket reality, and at the end of it's Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
So she's in like this world of darkness.
Oh, so when the computer tries to...
No. This is just gonna.
So she's on
Here's the
Kingdom
thing.
Hearts.
Here's the thing. This is setting up some things at the. This is setting up the next game, which is like 3 things long.
Okay.
Okay. Here's another thing. After becoming Terranort, he loses all of his memories.
Why? Is there any reason for it, or
He
it just
does.
happens?
He just does.
Okay.
I think that's just what happens when he possesses someone like this.
Okay.
So then Terranort just has no memories, and then he becomes an apprentice of Ansem the Wise. And then all that Ansem stuff happens. That's why Ansem feels guilty.
Okay. That's acceptable. I will...
Fragmentary Passage. He plays Aqua. Only
wait,
Aqua.
wait. Should we talk about when the Keyblade explodes the shards? Where's
That's
that?
Dream Drop Distance.
That's Dream Drop Distance. Okay.
Trust me.
Can we go
Trust
back
me.
1 second? So what happens to Terra's body?
Terra's body is now Terra.
No, not the body, the soul.
That's in his armor.
Right, so what happens to that?
Just wanders around the Keyblade graveyard. You can fight it in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, it's just in the graveyard still? There's... Okay.
He's not doing much. He's just
This
hanging
came
around.
out before or after Kingdom Hearts 2?
Way after. This was like PlayStation 3.
So they had this game planned before...
They
Kingdom
oftentimes, as far as I'm aware, just throw things in and explain it later.
Neat. Okay, that's fine.
Or they planned
Well,
it.
it's Square Enix. So...
Or they planned it out ahead of time. But considering this, look at all this. Do you think they planned it out beforehand?
That one thing sounds like kind of...
That's kind of cool.
moving
he can
on.
Fight his armor.
I still appreciate the Master Ericus T-pose.
Trust me, I have another thing like it later.
Good.
Okay. Fragmentary Passage. He plays Aqua.
Neat.
While meandering about in that place, she finds Riku and
Mickey.
Mickey from Kingdom Hearts 1 on the other side of the door, because remember how they were just in there somehow? Yeah. So then all 3 of them close the door. Next game.
Wait, no, back up.
Also,
No.
Mickey loses his
You
shirt.
can't just do that and move on.
Oh yeah, he loses his shirt because it like vanishes because of darkness.
Okay. His shirt got possessed by darkness.
It just kind of vanished.
Darkness shirt.
It just vanishes.
Okay, no,
It
we're
disintegrates.
not moving on yet.
Okay,
No,
what's your question? Because I honestly don't know what you got questions with.
Aqua goes there.
She didn't willingly go there. She got thrown in.
She got thrown in by the portal.
Time is weird in this place.
So she popped out of the portal when they were at the door. Or
here's
she
the way.
popped out 10 years later.
No, here's the
with
way.
Mickey and
Here's the way to think about it. She spent out of world 10 years in there, but in world she was there for like 30 minutes. Think of it.
in the portal.
Yeah,
she was in the portal for 10 years.
No,
What she thought was-
She was in there for in the portal
30
for 30
minutes.
minutes.
And
then
popped out 10 years later.
As that was happening.
She popped out 10. Time went by 10 years.
Yes.
So she pretty much skipped 10 years in 30 minutes.
Pretty much.
Basically,
time is real jank in this place.
Think about
So she pops out 10 years later with Mickey and
We say
Riku.
you say she pops out. No,
Tyler.
she's still in the portal.
Tyler, think about it this way.
Okay, here think
the
about it.
portal sends her to Kingdom Hearts.
No, it doesn't send her to Kingdom Hearts. It sends her to that world around Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so she
Pops
came out of
out.
that.
She
She
comes
comes out of
out.
that.
10 years after.
No. Okay, portal throws open. She goes into it. She's now in that room world place. She spends 30 minutes in there. As those 30 minutes pass by, 10 years were passing by in outside world.
So she's in the portal.
So like imagine like 1 second for her is like a day outside, more or less.
Just think of it like space.
No. So is she in the portal when time is going by?
She went into the portal and came out in the hallway to Kingdom Hearts.
And the
10 years later.
And
she
No.
She's in the hallway for 30 minutes, which is 10 years outside.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what I was confused.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's
So then how does she beat them?
because it's 10 years later. And she just happens to be at the right place at the right time.
So she's in the hallway for 30 minutes.
She's in the hallway in 30
10
minutes.
years outside, and then they just show up.
As this is happening, Kingdom Hearts 1 is also happening. Because time is passing.
So the events of everything happens while she's in this room for what feels to her like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So she doesn't age at all.
Yeah.
Well,
She hasn't. She aged 30 minutes.
so then Mickey and
Riku are also there because that door has been
I like
there.
how the thing with 3 slides is the most confusing to me.
I don't know why you're having problems with this.
All right, yeah, I'll
Okay,
I'll go with
no.
that.
Do you understand? Like, 'cause I want to make sure you understand.
Yeah, all right. So she helps them close the door to Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts.
exactly.
And then they
Because remember in Kingdom Hearts 1, they closed the door, and that's how Kingdom Hearts 1 ended.
Yeah.
Okay, then so she helps the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 happen.
She helps end Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Good.
Could I just say Riku is ripped in that picture?
It's because he's a figurine.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
He is.
It's like this
He
really
is
weird
made of
box.
plastic.
It's kind of a design for Kingdom Hearts 1. I mean, he has like thick thighs and calves, or those are just his pants.
Baggy pants.
He's wearing
not-
parachute pants.
It's not
MC
important. It's not. Did you say MC Escher instead
Yes.
of MC Hammer?
I was hoping someone would get that.
Okay.
Thick
All right.
calves.
All right, I'm gonna-
We can go.
Okay. Dream drop distance. You know how this one ends.
This is why we don't drink things.
Oh,
He said.
this is the
I
last
don't have
one.
any more Cocoa J.
Chronologically, but this isn't the last slide. The last slide takes place like 1,000 years before everything.
Neat.
Why? Why would you do
Is
that?
that Union
Oh,
Cross?
that's your phone game.
Yeah, it's the phone game.
Ah, all right. Dream drop distance. Let's go.
Okay, here's the thing.
This is the lead up to Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes. The thing about the final slide that you're going to learn is most of it's pretty comprehensible because it's just a bunch of people talking.
Okay.
Yeah, that phone game sounds dumb.
It's
Yeah.
completely... What happens in Union Cross is completely disconnected from what you play in Union Cross. Because the movie of Union Cross... I can't we're talking about that while we're on Dream
No,
Drop
just
Distance.
do Dream Drop.
Okay.
It's fine.
We'll
We'll get to that
you're,
on the
you're
next
exactly...
slide.
Hey, well, you just said it. We'll get to it later. You're becoming a Kingdom Hearts fan.
I don't like it. Now I've got to go play all the games.
Oh God.
It'll take me what?
Nah,
3 years?
The entire point of this was to get you ready for Kingdom Hearts 3.
I might have to get it now.
Exactly. I didn't think I would get it, but now that I know, I'm in this for the plot, and that's weird.
I've never been so plot driven before.
Yen
in my
Sid.
life. Oh, he's back.
He gives the Mark of Mastery to these two.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
No, he
You
doesn't.
mean no, he doesn't?
Soren's not a master.
He gives the Mark of Mastery
So,
to them,
like-
he does the quest.
Yeah,
Like
that's
the Mark
the
of Mastery is a
quest.
test.
Yeah.
But he Oh, it's a written test.
No.
Tyler knows a little bit about.
Here's the. Okay.
I know how this ends. I know that's not
Just
true.
trust me. Just trust
Okay,
me.
fine.
Just trust me. Here's they're taking the test. The test is go to all the.
they're being given the test. So
Yeah,
this is
the
test.
plot. This game takes place over the course of the test.
Okay.
It's a written test. Their goal is to, as all the worlds that keep getting like screwed over between games, like Tron,
The stars keep flying out.
they're called the sleeping worlds, and their goal is to awaken them.
Okay, so whoever awakens more gets this thing?
No,
Okay.
they're just supposed to do this. The Mark of Mastery itself is completely arbitrary, like what the test is.
Nobody knows what their test is.
It's arbitrary that it's
Like,
arbitrary.
The masters can just be like, "Hey, do this." Like,
Oh.
Hey,
it's
do
like-
my laundry.
Yeah,
You're a
it's
Keyblade
It's
master.
not like a set thing that
Okay.
you have to do.
So you just have to prove yourself worthy.
Exactly.
It's a Hercules. Oh.
That's not what happens. It's not why it happens.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
That's a bad connection to make?
Yeah.
Okay.
Organization 13. You know how they all died?
They're back.
Which means they're all whole. They're all whole people.
Oh, yay. They're all back to... Oh, wait.
That's
Yeah,
not
it's
important. That's
water
not...
dead.
The reason is... The
There's
point,
one of them blacked out. Or
that's because that's Shion. That's Roxas. That's Roxas there?
Does he go back to being Ventus?
No, he's in Sora.
Yeah.
Lost
Remember
again.
Roxas?
Roxas is Sora.
Roxas is Sora's nobody. He's inside of Sora. He looks like Ventus, but is inside of Roxas. Because when you have multiple people inside you, and then you make a nobody, they look weird.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. We'll go
Okay,
with
so Roxas isn't there. Everyone else here becomes a whole person, so all of Organization 13 is disbanded.
that. Oh, because they're not nobodies anymore.
Exactly.
So everybody's back.
Time to talk about the recusant sigil, boys!
What?
You know the X in all their names?
It's for the Keyblade.
It's not for the Keyblade. You keep saying that, but it's not true.
It just means X?
No. It's called the recusant's sigil.
What's that? That sounds
Okay. Xehanort... Okay, the recusant sigil is like a magic letter, kind of.
bad. Okay.
So Xehanort is able to track people.
It's a tracking
With-
device.
It's a tracking device in their name.
Okay.
Why? Oh, but since Roxas is inside of Sora, he can follow him, can he?
That would make a lot of sense.
Honestly, that probably makes
That makes way more sense than what is actually happening.
Are you serious?
That makes so much sense, and they absolutely should have gone with that.
I'm smarter than a gaming company.
Hey, want to know why they're able to track him in this game?
Why?
Look at his shirt.
Because he's an X on his shirt.
Yup.
No, I'm going with my answer. No. I don't
Wait,
care what
no.
the plot
You
is.
gotta get wait back up for it. Wait a second. Oh my.
X on his shirt.
I don't care.
Oh
no.
my-
I don't
You're-
care what the
that's
plot
just dumb.
is. My answer is that it's because Roxas has an X. in
That
his
makes
name.
so much more sense and is such a better plot point. I honestly really wish that was true, but it's
there's-
not.
But
I'm
no.
believing that's
An
true.
X
I
on
don't
his
care.
shirt.
That's completely fine. It
I am
doesn't matter.
believing that is the truth because that is retarded.
Okay, may I add one thing? Tyler, your answer makes more sense, but that one is just
It's so dumb.
It's hilarious.
Oh, you have an X on your shirt? I see you now.
Oh, he also has 2 X's on his shoes, so he can drag his shoes.
Just take off the shirt, lose the shoes, and you're fine.
Those are some nice shoes you got there.
Did Mickey have an X on his shirt? Is that why it got vaporized?
Mickey didn't get vaporized. What are you
No, his
talking-
shirt got vaporized.
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, that's entirely possible.
Yeah, Mickey got rid of his shirt because he found out what the
So,
recusant sigil was.
That's not.
Really?
That's no. That's not at all true. Okay.
Jacob,
Hey,
you're the one who knows the most.
Here's
Don't
the thing.
confuse me.
Here's the
What
thing.
kind of
We
shit?
haven't gotten to the big problems yet. This is the big. Well, this is the biggest problem, but we haven't gotten to the real
So
plot.
they can track. Wait, Xehanort can track anybody with an X in their name, or apparently on their clothing.
It's just the specific people that Xehanort gave the name with the X.
And the shirt.
I don't know why the shirt works.
I'm gonna go with Roxas. And
That
Roxas.
works so much. That works so much better, but it also doesn't make sense because Roxas is still inside him by Kingdom Hearts 3, and you can't track him. Then I assume.
I mean, it just makes more sense, but we're just gonna
We'll go with
Maybe
that.
They'll fix it. In
We'll
Kingdom
go-
Hearts 3 because they've become
let's-
smart.
Let's just accept.
Square Enix is dumb. I don't like them. Continue.
Okay. So then they bump up into this guy. His name is Young Xehanort. We going back in time, boys.
Now it's time travel.
My
Yup.
favorite
Okay.
mechanic ever is time travel. That's a lie.
Here's the
It's not.
thing.
I hate
So
it.
that's the
No,
that's
that
not the
nope.
apprentice.
That's before
No,
then. That's before then.
That's
No.
him.
No.
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 Okay, here's what happens. When Xehanort, by the way, when he takes over someone, that's called Norting them. Norting.
Norting. He
Get
snorts
Norted.
them. He snorts them up inside of his
Get
body.
Norton.
No, he
When that
snorts into their
happens,
body.
Yeah.
when that happens, because from
His
the
previous body.
because
dies.
from the trailers we know that happens to Aqua.
No, Sam.
No.
Here's the thing.
I need to be alone.
When he does that, they more become what Xehanort was. Shut up, Matt.
Sam was crying in a corner. We had to address it.
No, we don't have time. You don't have time. Okay. Gotta pull up my big boy britches here because she's. So, stop.
Organization.
Shut up.
Okay, here's what's happening.
So confused.
Here's what's happening. Here's the Jim Jams on this pajama party. So, the time travel is actually really well written, surprisingly.
Oh, thank God.
Here's the way time travel works. It's not terribly important, but it's still nice to know in
Yes,
case they bring it
please.
up. It
Is it
works.
a Doctor Who type of deal?
It works on set time travel lore. Like, let's say
Is it a Flash? Like,
I don't watch The Flash.
so
Here's the
is
way-
it
here's the way it
there's
works.
certain events you can't change, but you can still.
All events can't change.
Oh, so it's
You
the
can't-
opposite of
you
all
can't-
time travel laws ever.
You can't change anything in the past. Everything that you did was already built into the timeline. Let's say I went back in time because I wanted pizza, and like let's
and I
say
assassinated Hitler.
you can't do that because you can only go back in time to as far back as you were that
As
you were
far
alive
as
for.
you've existed. Okay.
So do you just time travel your mind back to then? Do you get another body?
Yes, but the problem is that dives into some of the dumb intricacies. Like you have to be a heartless to do it, but we're not talking about
You have
that.
to be a heartless. To
That's
time
not
travel.
important.
Oh boy. Okay.
All of this game is
So
happening.
he's a heartless.
Here's the thing. If I'm recalling correctly, all of this game is happening while Kingdom Hearts 1 is happening, because they went back in time, and it's dumb, and we're not addressing that. What we're talking about is everything, like, let's say I went back in time and realized I was at a pizza. So I went back in time 30 minutes ago and took the last piece of pizza. But then when I came up out of the basement, I saw that I was at a pizza. So I went back 30 minutes in time and stole the last piece of pizza. But then when that me came back up, he realized that they were at a pizza. So, like, you see the thing?
It causes a.
It causes the future. Your actions in time traveling in the past causes the future.
Wait, that's they do that in Harry Potter. No, they do. That's the thing that they did in Harry Potter.
They
the
do
third
that
one.
sometimes.
No,
They're inconsistent, but yes.
Yeah, that.
Like let's say, let's say I went. Let's say I went back in time, threw a snowball in my head. Like the back of my head would hurt. So then to get back at whoever did that, I go back in time. So I roll a snowball and throw it at someone, and then that person's head hurts. So they go back in time. So it's just me again.
Yeah. Okay, so I fully.
Looks like that one regular
It's
show
a
episode.
logic loop.
You bought a time machine.
So it's pretty much you can't change the events that happen
Because they've already happened because you
they've
went back in
happened
time.
because of what you've done.
Exactly. Which is how I personally think time travel should be written. And also when you go back to the present, you forgot everything that happened when you were time traveling.
Oh, that's.
So it's
The
time
reason-
travel
the
is
reason
basically
that-
a paradox.
The reason that happens...
So it
no.
just causes a paradox.
No, parallax? Parasox. Here's the reason why they do that. Here's the reason why they do that. You forget everything that happened. So that way Xehanort can't go into the future after Kingdom Hearts 1 and be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Alright, I'm going to go back in time and fix that. He can't do that because he just forgets everything that happens.
Right.
I hate it when that happens.
So
I hate
that
when I time travel and forget what I
this
time
is
traveled
here's the
for.
thing.
So there's
That's
no point to time travel.
well, there is because if
you can't change the events.
here's what happens.
But you can participate in different
Here's
events,
what happens.
can't you?
Here's what happens. Since these two died, they became Xehanort.
Yeah.
But it looks like this Xehanort instead of Apprentice Xehanort.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. So and he goes back in time.
Xehanort. So which one's
Technically,
going back in time?
this one, because this one's a Heartless.
That one's going back in time.
Going back in time, talking to this one.
Okay. What is he
Okay.
telling him?
All right, let's see what my notes say.
Isn't he like?
Two bad boys are dead. One super bad boy. Evil and some time travel. Okay, so he goes back in time and
Telling him.
Now, I'm not gonna say what he tells him immediately. I'm gonna talk about the Keyblade a little.
Oh, it's back. You mean the X-Blade?
Oh,
The
I know
X-Blade.
why you
X-Blade
can't
is
talk about it.
Yeah. So here's
X-Blade is back.
Here's what happens. When it breaks into
Shards.
It breaks into 20 shards. 7 light, 13 dark. Do those numbers seem familiar at all?
7 Dwarves.
Number 13.
Then?
13, Organization 13, Darkness,
Oh.
7 Princesses of Heart.
Well, I didn't think about
7
the
dwarves,
princesses,
so-
but okay, I see. I see.
Why didn't they just use the 7 dwarves for the 7 pieces of light?
I don't know.
Here's the thing.
Snow White's a princess. It made sense to me.
Here's the thing. These shards aren't literal shards.
Okay.
They represent concepts. So when 13 bad fights 7 good,
You make a Keyblade.
make the Keyblade.
Neat. So Xehanort needs the 13 of them.
So that's why they all have X's in their names, because it
Xehanort.
makes it easier for Xehanort to possess them.
Yeah,
Cool.
because he wants to.
He wants
possess-
to turn himself into the Keyblade?
He wants to-
possess all of them, so like he can kind of control all of their actions.
So that way they all become the 13 dark shards.
Yeah.
And then he can make the keyblade.
And then the seven are the princesses
princesses.
of heart. Okay.
Then he can make the Keyblade. And
Okay.
have ultimate power, I think.
So yeah, because these aren't literal shards, so no one knows what they are. So the idea is the princesses,
And then to make the
and
Keyblade.
then 13 Xehanorts.
Yeah, because he wants to possess all 13 members. So
the original.
But he just puts them all in
Here's
himself.
the original plan. He's the original plan.
He's gonna go.
No,
in
he's
top.
gonna put. It's the reverse. He's gonna put himself into all of them.
But then he loses himself, doesn't he?
Not really.
So it's not like a Voldemort
broken.
situation.
It
where
is.
He can't, like,
It's
Okay,
plot armor
here's
again.
the thing. Here's
Keyblade equals plot armor.
So it's not like the Harry Potter thing of
this
splitting
is
your soul.
here's the thing. This isn't when it gets dumb.
This is not when it gets...
So
okay.
the problem is these
I
people.
mean, it makes sense.
these
It's just
people-
a dumb way to go about writing
Exactly. That's the key point of all of this. Here's the thing.
Key?
Shut up. The original plan, because remember, there was only 12. There was only 12, and then Roxas.
it. Right, but Roxas is gone.
Well, also, Roxas wasn't supposed to be there. He just happened to be there at the right time. Perfect. The original idea was to use Xemnas and Ansem, and then all these people to make 13. But then he died in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay.
Right.
Stop doing that. That's gonna make
He
no
didn't
sense
just
on
die.
our...
He got vaporized.
Yeah, pretty much.
'Cause
Because he's
of
an
Thorn.
idiot. Because he's an idiot.
This is...
So then, his new plan, because he's a rational person, is to use 13 copies of his past self, all time traveling into the future.
Can't see a problem with that at all.
So that turns into 13.
Yeah, this is the real Organization 13.
Yeah.
That's the actual title, the real Organization
Don't
13.
confuse it with Organization
So
13.
the plan is, he's gonna use Evil Ansem, Xemnas, Young Ansem, and then these two who wanted to become Xehanort. By Matt, I guess.
Again.
But it's fine.
Himself.
It's fine. Okay, yeah. These people wanted to become him for some reason.
Okay.
This is the Dance Water Dance guy, and this is Brig from before.
Weird fetishes.
Oh, that's Gun Shooty Bang.
Yeah, this is
Good Judy Bang.
this is
Yes!
Brig. Remember? Yeah, this is Brig. This is Syx.
Okay.
Zigbar, Syx. Except they're kind of.
And himself.
Except that they are the somebodies now. They're somebodies now. So he's back
So
to
he
being
needs
Brig.
to get 6 of his past selves to go to the future.
No. Here's the thing. These 6, he already has them. You see these 6 up here?
Yeah.
He already has them. We just don't see past their hood because they're all wearing hoods. So
Okay.
Organization 13. Now, can you do math? Count all these people. How many are there?
13.
Count again.
Oh, there's only 12.
Yeah.
There's
So
12.
they're short one member.
Okay.
You know they're gonna get to be the last member?
Sora.
Perfect.
I was right!
They're gonna use Sora. You're absolutely right. I told you I
That's
had
why
one.
he has the X.
Yup.
I hate
He gets
so they
it.
can figure
I
out
don't-
where he
I
is.
don't know who gave him that shirt and why. I don't know.
It's not actually the shirt, it's Roxas.
We'll not talk about that. 'Cause that
It's
requires so many more layers of
American
forcing.
Eagle X
Alright.
with an X
Alright.
in there.
So then Sora's basically unconscious and like joining the organization unwillingly, basically.
Uh-huh.
And then
So he can't become a Keyblade.
Lee shows up. Lea. Axel, but without the X. Wait, yeah, Axel without the X.
Without the X. Wait, no, that's not the right letter.
No, I'm Lea. Lee.
Yep. L-E-A.
It's Axel without the X.
Yeah.
Why wasn't his name Alex?
Yeah,
Because then you have to have 2 X's.
Is his name spelled...
Axel.
Is his name spelled X?
Axel. Axel.
Axel.
Right, Axel, that makes sense, but then it should be Alex. Why'd you take the A out?
Because
What? Wait, what? Lea. Lee. Why wasn't his nobody name Alex when he joined Organization 13? Alex, Axel, same letters.
Axel sounds cool.
It does. And Lee is one of the biggest idiots in the whole franchise,
Hey, hold up,
next to
dude.
Yen Sid, and
Wait.
we'll talk about that.
For a second, I thought you meant why wasn't his somebody named Alex, and I was like, then he would have to have his nobody name
Axel.
being Axel with 2 X.
Saxel.
There's Axel.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was saying.
Yeah, I know, I thought it was too. But
Oh,
wouldn't
I'm
it just
sorry.
be Axel again, but with 2 X's right next to each other, and it'd just be
Axel.
Axel?
Axel.
Okay.
Hey, did
So-
you replace the X?
We gotta move on, man. Alright.
Keep on.
Keep on. If we want to play Kingdom Hearts 3 tonight, we gotta get through this.
Oh, we're not going
Missing
to.
members
I
equals
don't think we're
Sora.
going to.
We're gonna have
Lee
to
saves the day.
do an entire...
So, Riku passes the test. Sora fails.
Cool.
Of course.
Because he almost got possessed by Xehanort, and Yensid's kind of
Yeah,
mean.
don't they like kidnap him and then...
We just talked about this.
Okay, cool.
And now Lee can use a Keyblade.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here's the thing.
I like his.
Over the course of this, by the way, Lee can remember his time as Axel, which he should not be able to do.
Yeah.
Lee can remember his time as Axel.
Yeah. When he was a nobody. He shouldn't be able to remember that, but he can.
Why?
No one knows.
No,
Okay.
nobody's supposed to
You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because Axel's a
armor.
really, really liked character.
I mean, everybody seems
So
like he is
then
great.
as this is happening, everyone's calling him Axel because like everyone knows him as Axel.
Uh-huh.
So he's like, yeah, you guys can just call me Axel. No one's
because
gonna
it
call me
makes
Lee
so much
anyway."
more sense.
They're gonna track.
You wanna
me
see
by
the problem?
name.
Exactly.
They can track him. No.
That was a complete and utter guess.
Wait, what'd you say?
He has an X in his
You
name
missed the whole
again.
thing. Don't worry.
No, what did he say?
That they can track him because there's an X in his name.
That's
Dude,
so
this
dumb. Zora has an X on his shirt so they can track him. And no, they
Yeah,
don't know
he
how to
changed
share
his
work.
shirt, nerd.
Stop calling him that, you dummies.
Yeah, no one realizes this, I guess.
I just noticed the T-posing Zora.
Zora.
Sora.
Zora.
Sora.
I was
Alright.
fucking fast, I'm sorry.
Alright, where are we at?
Alright.
Where are we at?
We're at Lee can use a Keyblade. Why Yensid is a big old dummy dumb. Alright, this is I'm telling you.
Big old dummy.
Alright.
This is why Yensid's the dumbest character in the entire franchise,
Go.
as far as I'm concerned. 13 pieces of dark.
Yeah.
7 things of light.
Right.
Alright? Makes the Keyblade.
Mm-hmm.
So to protect these 7,
Yeah.
Yensid's plan is to use the Keyblade Masters.
That's a good plan.
He's
But
not
I thought he failed.
He did. Oh, by the way, this is... So, to back things up a bit, now Mickey and Riku are looking for Aqua because Mickey knew where she was this whole time but didn't say anything.
Because they met
Yeah.
in
Yep.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yep.
Well,
And
outside of Kingdom Hearts.
and to prepare for the next test, guess where Sora went?
To train with Hercules.
Destiny
Yep.
Island.
That's where he went. Because all his stats got reset.
Why?
Because he almost got possessed.
Oh.
It's dumb. Yeah, Yensid's big dumb. So to use these 3. Here's the problem. These are the 3 Keyblade Masters. Or Keyblade wielders that are important.
Yeah.
Now these 2 can use Keyblades. Because
Right.
Kyrie's also being trained.
Okay. That's fine.
So Roxas is inside of
Sora.
Sora. And Aqua is
Missing.
being found. See the problem yet? How many people are...
1,
How many
2,
people
3,
are...
4, 5, 6, 7.
They're trying to protect the 7 princesses of light.
They're trying to protect the 7
And then they're going to be the shards the whole time.
Oh.
Now, I don't know for that for sure, but if that is not
Is
the
that
case...
what you... Oh, so that game is ended
Yeah,
with Sora going to train.
This is what I think is going to happen in
In
3,
Kingdom
but I
Hearts
don't
3.
know for sure. Okay, here's the way you know which one's going to have a number after it. Every game where Kingdom Hearts itself makes an appearance has a number after it.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts 1 appeared, 2 appeared, 3
But
presumably
every
will
one that
appear.
the X-Blade
Nope,
is
because
seen in-
Chain of Memories didn't have it.
doesn't...
365 or 358 doesn't have it.
But that has a number in it. Was Kingdom Hearts
That's not
that one?
important. No. What I mean is each one sequentially, like 1, 2, so it'll probably be in 3.
It'll definitely be in 3.
Almost certainly.
Wait, do we know if Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be like the finale?
Is it
It's
the
going to
last
be
game?
the end of Xehanort's story, but it's going to pick up with the Master of Masters from Union Cross. Perfect
Put an X
segue.
instead
That's
of
an
cross.
X. That's not a cross, dummy.
It's pronounced Union Cross despite it being an X.
I know.
Yeah, I looked up.
Your phone game is dumb.
Yeah, it is.
I looked it up.
It's
on the
fun.
outside.
Yeah, it's fun to play.
Game begins.
I think
Daybreak
it's fun.
Town. I say game begins.
Daybreak.
Fun to play, not to eat.
It's
Am I
just,
supposed
it's just a place.
Oh, it's just a new place?
It looks like Twilight Town.
We didn't talk about Twilight Town.
Twilight Town is where Roxas woke up.
When
Yeah, we talked about Twilight Town. didn't we?
we
Oh, yeah.
talked
we
about
talked
being
about
in-
Traverse Town.
Oh yeah, that was one with Tim.
Yeah, so Twilight Town is like the basis of the simulation, and also it's a real place that Roxas was in. Like when he was in the simulation, he was in.
Twilight Town is basically where people wake up a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daybreak Town is basically,
The opposite?
I guess. This place takes like 1,000 years before everything.
Okay, so this is way before everything. This is I assume where the Keyblade Graveyard comes into play. It's where it's
This game's an
created.
MMO. This game's an MMO, by the way.
MMO.
where you play as a Keyblade wielder.
Bro.
Do you get to choose who's like which master you follow?
You get to choose one of 5 different clans.
Okay, great. Yep. Okay, so you play as one of them. Called it in a union.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
All right.
It doesn't tell you though.
We're getting ahead of time.
Yeah, it doesn't
We're
tell
getting
you
ahead of
though, like
ourselves.
if you're joining a master. It just says like pick a clan. You just
Yeah,
pick
but it's a thing.
yeah, the only
Okay.
thing you base it off of are like cool like animal symbols that it
Yeah.
gives you.
Okay. So Master of Masters. He's in charge of everyone. He's the one who talks like Deadpool a little.
Awesome.
All right. He has 5 animal apprentices. It's because it's slide 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I just read 4 animal apprentices. He has 5 animal apprentices people. All right. So and then he has another apprentice named Lushu. Note the sword. It's very important.
I can't see. Oh, okay.
So he talks to this guy as
That's
like
a Keyblade, isn't it?
yeah, it is.
They're all Keyblades.
They're all Keyblades.
Oh, alright.
He talks to this guy and is like, "Hey, one day I might just vanish. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
If I do, you're in charge."
Okay.
All right.
This is Deadpool dude talking, right?
yeah, Master of
Awesome.
Masters.
I'm gonna call him Deadpool dude.
So then, he wrote a book of prophecies, which is stuff that he knows is going to become true because of reasons that we'll get to at the end.
Okay.
Just know that he can see the future. And then he says, "Hey,
Deadpool and can see the future. Awesome. All right.
he sees the future and is like, hey, there's going to be this big giant war and darkness is going to win and light will just kind of be tired and take a big old nap. Just keep that in mind." And then Unicorn Man's like, no, I don't want that to happen. What if we got a bunch of Keyblade wielders? This is saved as let's make an MMO on my thing.
Yeah.
So then that's what the unions are. He's like, nah,
We
that
can
won't.
slow down.
He's like, nah, that won't work. And then Unicorn Man's like,
That's
but
a
it will.
unicorn mask?
Yes, that's a unicorn. We got, I think that's an owl, bear, leopard, bear, unicorn, fox, bunny, cat.
That was an owl.
That's a bear.
Okay.
Trust me, it's a bear.
He's got a claw for a weapon.
Yeah,
so,
I counteract
so what's that last dude? That must relate to what their animal
These
is.
two, this is like his junior super apprentice, the one he likes the most.
was
kind
supposed
of.
to be a snake instead of an owl. At least in the game, it's a snake, I think.
It is a snake.
Snake.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing.
Snake!
All right. So then, okay. So then he's like, all right, you can give it a shot if you want to, because the entire point of this game is Master of Masters really likes messing with people.
Okay. Well, Deadpool, of course.
Yeah. I recommend you watch the movie because you really like this character.
I will.
I'll send you.
If I can
I'll send you
find
the link to it. But
Alright.
so then he's like, all right, you can give it a shot if you want to, because, all right, he knows it won't work because he wrote the Book of Prophecies. So
What won't work?
the getting a bunch of Keyblade wielders together to fight the darkness.
Okay.
So he gives each person a book of prophecies, but like
Nobody reads it?
no, they all read it. They study it because like everyone takes the Master of Masters super seriously.
Even though he's like Deadpool, so he's like...
He's basically questioning him is seen as like a massive like
Offense.
Dishonor.
yeah. Like if you question him, people are gonna be like, "Whoa, what's up with you, guy?" So in the book, okay. So then, out of nowhere one day, a Unicorn Man's like, "There's a traitor among us," and he has like this little creature in a bottle that's like darkness infused, and everyone's like, "Yo, that's bad." So then he's like, "All right, we'll just summon all of our little spirit guys because it's one of the little spirit guys that are possessed." And then they're like, "No, that won't work because we have a ton of people in each of our unions, and that's a problem because then we can just summon one of theirs, and then it's super easy to prove that it's not us." Just accept it.
I'm getting a little lost, alright.
All right, this is one of the most confusing parts of this whole thing.
Okay.
It's fine. Then they're like, all right, the Bengals are responsible. So the evil Bengals, Bangles, they're basically like bracelets things, right? What are they?
Bangles? Bracelets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You played the game, so I just want to make sure I'm getting everything right.
I don't remember how far I am into the game.
Thank you. Level 200 some. Can't remember anything.
Yeah, no, because the game like boosted me immediately because I joined in.
We'll talk about this later. So, Bearman gets so mad at being called a potential traitor that he decides to betray everyone. And then Leopard Man...
Did he write this in the Book of Prophecies? That he would be a traitor?
They talked about this traitor bit in one specific page that no one has in their book.
Next.
Why? Why doesn't anybody have it in his book?
Because of reasons that we'll get to later.
Wait,
they're not each a little bit different. They're all the same except for this one moment.
Can I ask a question? So remember the book that Jiminy Cricket's writing?
Different.
This dude does not write in that book.
No.
Doesn't
That
this
last
book?
thing?
But doesn't what's happening right now take place like thousands of years before?
Well, the dude.
The other
We've
game?
Yes,
already
but
gone over
this all has a direct tie to everything.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So Jim
So
Crick is new to
So he teams up with this guy, and they're like, "Let's form a team." And everyone's like, "That's illegal," because you're not supposed to do that. Each of the unions, which are each of these 5 people's armies. By the way, each of these people have a role. Her job is to like be a spy master for this guy who's in charge. His job is to be this guy's right-hand man. His is to like analyze the Book of Prophecies and figure out what its whole deal is. And she does things. She trains the Keyblade wielders.
So
Okay.
And
So
what
what's
does this
his
lad
do? What does he do?
We'll talk about him at the end.
Okay.
He's important.
He's probably either the most or least important. I'm leaning towards most.
All right. Let's get this pain train rolling.
All right.
Okay.
Jacob, your game is confusing.
Each of them have a separate alternate role that they were individually told.
Okay.
Except for Unicorn Man, I don't think he had one. Except for just be in charge.
Okay.
So,
Meanwhile, Deadpool dude disappeared.
yeah,
He's gone.
He vanished like a few months before this.
Okay, so he gave them all books and poofed.
Actually, he's kind of like a year before this. So then it's revealed that right-hand man guy is, if you don't like how things are being handled by Unicorn Man, then you take over. By force.
Wait, what?
If you don't like how things are being run under him, you take the crown by force.
And he teamed up with
Leopard Man to form a team. The reason that he's doing this is because he knows that there's the big darkness coming. And so to stop him, he thinks that everyone should team up to fight it together. But that's strictly against what the Master of Masters said. So everyone's like, no, we shouldn't do that because that's what he said we shouldn't do.
But then they do it.
No one questions the Master of Masters despite the fact that he should very obviously be questioned. And I don't know why. I'm sure there's reasons for it, I just don't know them.
Yeah, Jake, people in your game are dumb.
So
Okay,
everybody's
by the way,
we can't team up because Master said not to. But
We're gonna do
Bearman's excuse for why this is okay is because, he's not here. Well, who cares?
I don't know. If I'm
He's very... You could say screw it. That's
Alright,
fine.
He's just saying, screw it, we're getting together and we're fighting the big bad.
Yeah.
And everybody else is like, no. But
Because
they team up against him.
Here's
So
the
this
thing.
is dumb.
Let me explain. He says we should team up our armies. 'Cause
Okay.
in this game, you play as a random soldier in one of these people's armies. Who do you choose?
I chose the wolf, I think.
There's 0 wolves.
It's the pink
No,
one.
there's definitely a wolf.
Do you mean this one or this one?
There was a wolf.
There's
That's
not a
fine.
wolf.
There's definitely a wolf.
Unless
color
this
is
is
the wolf?
somehow a wolf, because I know this is a snake, leopard, bear, unicorn, and I'm pretty sure that's a fox.
Then that's not a leopard then.
It is I'm telling you, this is a leopard.
Do you want me to look it up?
Jake can do it. It's his thing. Maybe
Yeah,
this is
Jake.
a wolf, because that is absolutely a leopard. We were told repeatedly that he is the leopard.
Just look in your game.
It's not important.
Let's see if I can find it in the game.
It's not important.
go ahead.
Jake's going to be doing this in the meantime. So, none of this has very much bearing.
So Bear is taking Unicorn's crown. Or Unicorn's leader.
Shit.
Not yet, but kind of.
Alright.
So he's like organizing a coup, but not really. He's just kind of doing it himself. Because no one knows anyone else's alternate roles because the Master of Masters were like messing with people.
There's a leopard.
This is awful. I mean, it's 100% a thing.
Okay.
Connor.
I see why you relate him to Deadpool so much. These are
Unicorn, bear.
That's not-
That's the wolf.
That's a fox. That is clearly a fox.
It might be a fox.
That's a
So
fox.
you chose the one who trains the newbies. Nice one.
Yep.
He chose the pink one.
I also have a Woody hat on my character.
Not important.
It's totally important.
Look,
extremely
can we get back on topic, please? So this movie is an hour long, so I'm like skipping over some things.
Okay.
So then, Leopard Man leaves the alliance because like nothing's happening because there hasn't been a darkness swarm yet. So it's like, why are we even in an alliance? That's illegal. And then Bearman gets upset
Super angry.
and tries to kill him so he can take over.
Tries to kill.
I'm pretty sure tries to kill. Not super certain.
Alright. And they're all got Keyblades. So, yeah.
Oh, Jake, let me
Okay.
ask you.
So then this girl fights Bearman because Well, he's supposed to be right-hand man. She's the right-hand man. But he's supposed to be... She's the one that...
She's the spy master.
Yeah. So that happens.
Wait, I have a question.
Who wins?
Jake.
We'll get into
If
that.
you choose any of the unions or factions, does that
matter.
affect anything in the game?
It doesn't
As
matter.
far as I know, no. You're just joining a faction.
Okay.
It's arbitrary.
I was just curious. Alright, Connor, please proceed. I apologize.
It's fine, I need to drink the water.
Girl kills...
Doesn't? Nope, we're not done yet. It only counts as a kill if there's an X over it. The red arrow means they're fighting.
Alright, so they're fighting.
Blue arrow meant fusion, by the way.
Huh?
Blue arrow from
There was a
earlier.
blue fusion arrow.
Blue arrows meant fusion. It's not important on this slide, just
Okay.
for reference. So then they fight Bear. So then Leopard Man's been spying on them this whole time. By the way, Leopard Man is super definitely not the traitor. Don't worry about it. He mumbles under his breath about stuff like comrades. Like, you're my comrades, and he's like, comrades, I wouldn't say that. So he's super not the traitor. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I can't tell you how much I'm
while
not
the
worried
bear
about right
dude
now.
thinks he's
While
the
the
traitor
bear
this
dude...
whole time.
No. Bear dude doesn't think he's the traitor. He thinks he's in the right. He doesn't think he's betraying anyone. He thinks that he's doing what he's told. Which he kind of is.
Okay. I can see it.
There's a point...
It's 2 points of views that
There's
nobody
a point
understands.
Yes. Well, his point of view just kind of looks blatantly evil.
Okay.
Okay, so then Leopard Man is super not evil, is watching this and being like, alright, you two fight.
Yeah.
And then Fox Girl walks up and is like, hey, over here, look at this happening. Maybe we should stop them. So then they go and stop them.
Oh, jeez.
Stop Bear Man.
Oh, so everybody teams up on Bear Man.
Except for Horseman.
So now Leopard Man's job is revealed.
He's the traitor.
He has the missing page that talks about the traitors and stuff.
Okay.
He's not the traitor, though. His job is to find the traitor. He knew there was a traitor this whole time, but didn't tell anyone because his job was to find the traitor. The only reason he knew there was a traitor was because of Master of Masters.
Okay.
He was like, just act natural and watch to see if anyone kind of like leaves what they're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
Oh, this is all happening like after a year of him being gone, so everything goes bad right away.
But why does he seem like the traitor the whole time? Oh, because he's... Okay, I understand.
Because he's being suspicious, because he's suspicious of everyone. He's specifically told, don't trust anyone but yourself. That's verbatim what he's told by the Master
So
of
he
Masters.
decides that the traitor is...
Bear Man.
Bear Man, but he's not the traitor.
All these have names, but the only one I remember is Lushu, which is the one with the hoodie.
The
There
other
are
one. Okay.
2 with a hoodie.
The one that's not the Master of Masters.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Alright. So then, Bear Man's like tired and like in the hideout, which is basically just like a random house.
Uh-huh.
And then Leopard Man walks in and is like, my job was to find the traitor, and you're clearly him, so we're gonna fight. And then Bear Man's like, you knew there was a traitor this whole time, but didn't tell anyone. I'm gonna kill you. And Uno reverse cards him. So now
Bear Man kills Leopard.
hurts him quite a bit.
So nobody else nobody else knows that there's a traitor.
Everyone knows that there is a traitor, but no one knows who it is.
And Leopard decides that's Bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
We, as the audience, also don't know who he is. Who the traitor is.
I feel like it's Unicorn, dude.
Get to it.
Matt, are you
I was
currently
right.
playing
No,
the game?
not necessarily.
No.
Dang it, Matt.
He's watching it now?
No, he's currently playing it.
I have to choose.
Unicorn.
No.
You're the gay one here. I mean,
Okay, so...
Unicorns are giving man.
Okay, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Now, as he's recovering, he's being tended to under a bridge by Fox Girl person.
Okay, so Bearman mortally wounds him, and now he's under a bridge being taken care of by Fox.
This is kind of skipping over events, but while Bear Man was wounded, Unicorn Man goes up to him and is like, hey, we're all friends. Like, I'm not going to kill you, obviously. That's stupid. And he's like, huh, maybe you weren't a bad leader. Yeah, I guess this was a mistake. Like, although it sucks,
Who's
though.
talking to who?
Bear Man is talking to Unicorn Man and vice versa. They're having a conversation.
Okay.
And then Bear Man's like, yeah, although it kind of sucks because Leopard Man, they have names, but I don't remember. Leopard Man knew about the traitor the whole time with this, like, lost page thing. Earlier in the movie, Unicorn Man was talking to Snake and was like, whoever has this lost page is probably the traitor because they have more knowledge than anyone else. But we know that's not the case because Master told him, hey, find the traitor.
Right.
So, Unicorn Man thinks Leopard Man's the bad guy.
So Unicorn thinks Leopard Man's bad guy. Leopard Man thinks Bear is bad guy. I think it's Snake Man.
Snake Girl.
Oh, whatever.
All right.
I mean, at this point, genders don't matter.
Pretty much. So then, Unicorn Man wants to go and hunt down Leopard Man, who's being tended to by Fox Girl.
Okay, I feel like I know where this war is going.
When Leopard Man comes to, he has a bright idea. He wants the Master of Masters back. You wanna know how he's gonna do that? He's gonna summon Kingdom Hearts!
Wait, what?
He's gonna summon Kingdom Hearts, which he's specifically told not to, because if it happens, then, like, the Master of Masters gotta come back to fix this mess.
Right. So he's gonna do the bad thing to bring Master back. Okay.
This is so stupid.
Yes, I can
And then
see.
he's talking to Fox Girl, and he's like, you always do the right thing, so, like, help me. And she's like, no, this is stupid. He's like, well, fine, I'm doing it anyway, even though he knows that she always does the right thing.
Right.
She's, like, the most objectively good person in this whole thing.
You picked a good faction, but she's a
We
traitor.
picked the boring one.
I didn't mean to. I just saw cool pictures and I was like, yeah, I like this one.
Alright, so
What'd you pick, Matt?
here's what's happening. Here's what's happening as this is going on. Everyone is gathering Lux except for Snake Girl and Fox Girl. They're the only ones not gathering Lux.
Lux?
Do you want to explain Lux? Because I don't know what it is.
It's just experience points for your character, so as you gather Lux, you level up in the game.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they're getting stronger.
Basically.
Everyone's getting stronger.
I don't think that's exactly how it works, because he needs Lux to summon Kingdom Hearts.
Well, that's just how it works in the game.
So,
How do you get Lux?
I don't know.
You
just fight things,
enemies.
I guess.
So like when you kill enemies, you get Lux from them.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. They just need it.
Yeah. It's specifically killing Heartless.
So then they're like, okay, this war is definitely going to happen, and that whole thing's going to go down. We should also gather Lux so that we can delay the inevitable. Not realizing that they're only making the problem worse. Because everyone in this entire group are idiots.
Okay.
If this is bad, and then it'll lead to the Keyblade War. Because they realize this is what's happening, this is what was prophesized in the last page.
Neat.
That's my brother. Ignore
Cool.
him.
Alright. So then, this is when the concept of the dandelions are introduced.
What are the dandelions?
So Fox Girl's plan is, this was the one that she was told to do by the masters.
Okay.
She was told, by the way, Snake Person's goal was to be, like, fair and just while observing everyone.
Uh-huh.
And just, like, don't be afraid to intervene. You can do that, but, like, just be fair.
Uh-huh. So who was the traitor?
That's the thing. Master of Master really likes messing with people.
There
So,
was no traitor.
as far as I'm aware, there's no traitor. They were made to fight because Master of Masters like
Wanted
messing
it
with
to
people.
happen.
Yep, pretty much. And so the dandelions concept is, what they're gonna do is they're gonna, you know how like when you blow in a dandelion the things go everywhere?
Yeah.
That's why I use that picture. That's a metaphor. What they're gonna do is, those will be basically people, and so they'll just blow them away out of here before the war happens, so that way people can live on after the war.
Okay.
Otherworld, that's just my guess. I don't know if that's it. It would make sense. A lot of things would make sense there. Okay, now we're talking about Lucio.
Uh-huh. Who is the last dude, right. His weapon.
His weapon. Note the eye on it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Okay.
This sword is called No Name. Because the dialogue is like,
Master.
no, this
Is it his eye?
it is his eye. Like,
Okay.
gouged out of his own face as far as I'm aware. So the line of dialogue here is,
Wash your eyes out.
this
It
is,
was Goofy's
this is,
doing all along.
This is, as far as I'm aware, as to what the thing is, the dialogue is Lucio's like, whoa, what is this sword called? He's like, well, and then Master's like, well, No Name, I guess, because it doesn't have a name. And he's like, wow, No Name, that's the name of the sword. He's like, sure.
Idiot. Okay.
Okay.
So is he there during all of this?
No,
Lucio went with the master?
no. Lucio's job was, I'm going to vanish, and then you just wait around for a bit, and when you'll know it when it happens. You leave. Just get out. I want you to take my sword, because here's the thing about the sword. That eye lets him see the future.
Neat.
Totally.
So he's Shulk,
But
pretty
only-
much.
No. Only the future. Think of the... You know how in Toy Story 3, like, Mr. Potato's head's eye could be in, like, different places and he could still see?
Mm-hmm.
It works like that, but through time.
Neat. So the master's in a different place and time.
No, he's still there. He can just see into the future. Like, he can see through that key's eye at any point in time.
Oh,
That's
so
why
he's still
he-
in the past. That's how he prophesies
Yep,
everything.
exactly. And so that's actually a line where he's like, so he's basically like, here's what you have to do, Lucio. Take this sword, train an apprentice, pass it down to that apprentice. That apprentice trains an apprentice, passes down to that apprentice, and so on and so forth. Judging by the fact that I wrote this book, you did your job well. Congrats. That's what he
That's why
says.
he's his favorite.
And then he's like, congratulations. He's like, come on, smile or something. Give yourself a pat on the back, because that's how he talks. And then he's also given a box. We don't know what's in that box.
And that's it.
And he's told, here's this box, don't ever open it. Ever. He's like, well, now I really want to know what's in the box. So he's like, all right, I'll tell you. And then he's like, and then whispers it into Luciu's ear, and he's like, wait, what? Why? He's like, you'll see.
It's a dead rat.
But the thing is, we never hear what's in the box.
Oh, so
we
it's
don't know
kind
what's
of
in the
like
box.
Pandora's box, maybe?
It's sort of like
you know what's in it.
It's sort of like the briefcase in Pulp Fiction. The characters know what's in it, but no one else, like the audience doesn't.
Right. Okay.
We don't know what's in there. Ventus was here the whole time.
Neat.
He was alive.
Ventus.
Yep. He was alive. He was commanding an army.
Cool.
I don't know how. I don't know why.
So he's thousands of
Also,
years
hey,
old.
remember I said Marluxia was important? Yeah, Marluxia somebody was also commanding an army.
So he's a heartless.